That let me see, is that mine is too melty to do that.
Right.
I can't do it. Mine.
Let's see. Okay. There. Oh no. It didn't do it.
Jesse won this one in Japan. It's so you can put all of your. It's actually pretty. It's pretty soft.
It is soft.
I don't know if it's like a coin purse. I don't imagine you would fit too many coins in here though. I feel like it's not practical. Shetland? Did that say Shetland is approaching? But then they bounced around Asia though. But
What's going on?
welcome to PC Engine. I am Saru.
But are you down for Five Guys as graphics gear? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get sick there too though.
Oh.
But I would rather eat Five Guys than
the
than
food.
In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, the food. Ah, fuck! I died.
The tale of two ninja heroes are called to action. Their mission? To retrieve the sacred Jade Paw before chaos strikes. But can they save the land from the Shadow Kitsune gang?
Call the ninja, hear the voices rise. Call the ninja, beneath the starlit skies. Call the ninja, together side by side. Call the ninja, Pinocchio's pride.
Coming soon.
Hey Panda,
Oh,
are
shit.
you hungry for some?
For some what?
So I can drape it like right here, you know, so that it's like right
Yeah.
here, right? So like. My hat. My hat.
Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey creature thing, whoa.
pickle!
Did you not? Oh no! You dropped your pickle. Oh shit! I missed this thing. I feel like we even mentally prepared for it, and yet, we're still terrified by it. Jesse even said, she's like, no, he dropped his pickle.
My pickle!
Oh, his pickle. Jesse dropped his
my
pickle.
pickle on the floor.
I can get into I like how it was like, in stereo. Seals in stereo.
Ow! Oh no! I hit my head. Oh,
you okay?
Crazy Bono here. Yeah.
He's now. That let me see, is that mine is too melty to do that.
Right.
I can't do it. Mine.
Let's see. Okay. There.
Hey!
Oh no! It didn't do it.
Jesse won this one in Japan. It's so you can put all of your. It's actually pretty. It's pretty soft.
It is.
I don't know if it's like a coin purse. I don't imagine you would fit too many coins in here though. I feel like it's not practical. Shetland? Did that say Shetland is approaching? But then they bounced around Asia though. But
What's going?
welcome to PC Engine. I am Saru.
But are you down for 5 guys? Says graphics gear. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get sick there too though.
Oh.
But I would rather eat Five Guys than
Oh, the
than
food.
In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, the food. Ah, fuck! I died.
The tale of two ninja heroes are called to action. Their mission? To retrieve the sacred jade paw before chaos strikes. But can they save the land from the Shadow Kitsune gang?
Call voices rise. Call the Nanja beneath the starlit skies. Call the Nanja together side by side. Call the Nanja, Pinocchio's pride.
Coming soon.
Hey Panda,
Oh,
are
shit.
you hungry for some?
For some what?
So I can drape it like right here, you know, so that it's like right
Yeah.
here, right? So like. My hat. My hat.
Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey creature thing. Whoa. Ah, isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? This awkward little fella. And isn't he fat? Isn't he fat? But he's still cool 'cause he got shades on. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey engine thing. Whoa, isn't he funny? Isn't he funny? Dancing with his tiny legs. Oh, we love him so. My precious monkey boy, yeah, yeah. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but
Oh, it's my pickle!
Did you not? Oh no! You dropped your pickle! Oh shit, I missed this thing. I feel like we even mentally prepared for it, and yet, we're still terrified by it. Jesse even said, she's like, no, he dropped his pickle.
My pickle!
Oh, his pickle. Jesse dropped his
Drop my
pickle.
pickle on the floor.
I can get into it. I like how it was like, in stereo. Seals in stereo.
Ow! Oh no! I hit my head. Oh!
Okay.
Crazy Mono here. Yeah.
He's now. Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to another SaruShow, the one day of the week where we discuss a retro topic. I ask you guys a question, you guys answer it, we talk about them here together. Welcome in everybody, how are you guys doing? But anyhow, today we are talking about a retro game that you would recommend to a friend, right? Like someone who hasn't played retro games. What game would you recommend them? That's the question. The question is going to be in the chat here in a minute. If you guys want to answer it and be part of our game drawing, you can. Every week we do this show, we do a video game drawing, and then we do Gachapon giveaways as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Some weird monkey creature thing. What's up? Welcome in, Synthetic Tracks. How you doing? Sketchy Ceviche's here. He says, "Guess I can go get a couple of beers from the Combini while Saru makes himself pretty for the cam." Yes, beautiful, right? But welcome in. Lol, getting Sanseito ads on SaruShow. What? Oh man, do you know that the Sanseito movement? Okay.
Usually,
But,
don't the ads something that you search for though?
No. For
No?
YouTube ads or whatever people pay to. Apparently, Sanseito's paying that money.
hell?
Yeah.
That's
Whatever people pay. Love the Gunhead hat, says Reluctant Hero. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. How you doing? Matthew is here. He says, for as much as Saru loves Osaka, he needs to play some more Yakuza games. I know. I need to play. Which one is it? The one where they're like in Dotonbori?
5?
0, I think, right?
0?
Is it 0? Man, I don't remember. Saru and Jesse. What's up, Elvis Roa? Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome.
What's up, Elvis Roa?
How is your child? Hey, are you going to Game On? Because I have some Kirby things for your child. But now you have 2 childs. For the little girl that loves Kirby, it's Elvis Roa, says Matthew. All right. Welcome in. I'm excited. Game On is like 3 weeks away. Is it 3 weeks? No, it's not 3
6 weeks.
6 weeks away. 6 weeks away. I got used to saying 3 weeks. Because that was the thing. 3 weeks times 2. 0257 guidance, says the Pope. For Yakuza? All of those take place at some point in Osaka? Pope? I need to know. I have a bunch of them. I think Mark Dell got me some for Steam, so I've got some for Steam. I don't remember which ones I have. I'll have to take a look. But I should play them. I started playing one of them, and then I never went back to it because I'm terrible like that. Look at that creature. It's that thing, the rabbit.
Right, it's mine. It's so cute.
Matthew says he's playing Gaiden right now. Hail chat, says Karate. Oh, Karate Werewolf, long time no see. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome back. How are you? How are you doing today? All right, so for today's charm, we got a Proto Man to go with that Mega Man. So for any of you guys who got the Mega Man charm, these two are going to ship together. Hopefully, probably. As long as I send this one out soon. But all the other ones are coming, so if you guys got the Mega Man one and you get this one, you'll have a Mega Man and a Proto Man. Do you guys remember the Mega Man one? Looks pretty similar. It's in the same style. Wow! Whoa! Pretty good. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's allergies or what's going on. My throat's been weird. Saru prefers Shenmue because Saru wants to find sailors. Excuse me, do you know where I can find some sailors? But, man, I don't know. It's kind of funny. I own, how many Shenmues are there? I own 1, 2, and 3. And I could never get into Shenmue. I just can't. I can't get it. I don't know why. I've tried to. Yakuza seems way more interesting, though, than Shenmue does. I understand Shenmue is older, so it's probably also difficult to compare, right? But I do feel like the Yakuza games are more interesting. Let's cover Saru in big text. I know, it was like, get charm, you get charm. Yes, they're all partially in Osaka, says the Pope. Oh man, I should be playing more. I love playing, when I started playing the other one, they showed, it was like a bunch of Shinjuku, and I was like, I know that place, I know. It's just fun to point out like all the places there, because they kind of model them after real things. It's kind of like, when I played, which one was it? Is San Andreas the one that looks like LA? The GTA? I think so. Which GTA is it? Because I was playing one GTA and I was like, San Andreas. Man, it's literally Los Angeles, like 1-1. I think it was. I want to say it was San Andreas.
It wasn't Vice City, because Vice City was Miami.
Yeah, Vice City was Miami. You can tell. What's up, Saru crew? Hey, Saru and Jesse. What's up, Randrick? Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. Right now we are listening to the Mega Man 3 soundtrack because, well, we got Proto Man charm right here. That's tonight's mini charm. 0 is set in the 80s, so you see Osaka like it was in 88, says Matthew. Which a whole lot has not changed, I want to say, because like Osaka's like a city that's like, there's a lot of places in Osaka that's trapped in time, I feel like. So I feel like a lot of stuff is probably going to be pretty similar. I'm sure like, obviously like stores that are modeled after are probably different. But I'm pretty sure that was that Don Quixote with the Ferris wheel there. I feel like that's been there for a while. One of them has. I don't remember. I don't know. First time I ever went to Osaka was in 2017?
2017, yeah.
2017? Was that when we went back?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that 2018?
No, 2017.
2017 was the first time I ever went to Osaka. And then it was like, man, it was Osaka all the time. Every time, all the time. They kind of like reinvigorated my love for Japan. I was starting to feel like I didn't know if I liked Japan. Based on Tokyo. So like, because I had been to Japan like the year before, and it was kind of like, I didn't have that much fun. And then I went again with Jesse the next year, and we kind of didn't have that much fun either, right? We had fun when we were by ourselves, but when we were away from like the big parts of Tokyo, right? Like we were in Irabashi, and we had a lot of fun there. When we went to like Nakano Broadway, we had fun there. But I feel like everywhere else was like, man, we would just... I was like, man, I don't know if I like Japan. All my life, I was like, man, I always want to go to Japan. Then I finally go to Japan. I was like, do I like Japan? And then we went to Osaka, and it changed my whole perspective. It changed my whole perspective on Japan. Now, Jay, what's up? Is this nice charm? What is this? What is the charm? It's Proto Man. Proto Man. We have a Mega Man one. Is the Mega Man one? Do we have a picture of the Mega Man one? We can put him up. Maybe just put him like in the corner, just to show the old Mega Man one. But yeah, we did a Mega Man. So if you got that Mega Man, we'll be doing both. We'll be shipping both of them together. Stranger Than Heaven, the new IP RGG Studio is doing a set in 1945 and 1915 Osaka. What is it called? Stranger Than Heaven. I'm not familiar with that.
It's Pac-Man enough, just enough. It says Matthew.
It's Pac-Man. It's Pikachu. Stranger Than Heaven is an upcoming game from the Ryuga Gotoku studio.
It's SaruShow.
It's who?
It's SaruShow.
Who's that? What? Stranger Than Heaven. Ah, that looks cool. Man. That might be interesting. Apparently there's been trailers and everything. When is that coming out? They announced that last year? Dang. I'm behind the times. Behind the times. Right.
Elvis Roa, are you coming to
oh yeah,
Game
you
On?
didn't answer my question. I asked you if you were coming to Game On. You didn't say anything. You didn't answer my question. Are you going to Game On or not? Are you going or not? But you should go. You know, I talked to Gordo's. Because you said, I think you were having trouble with, like, babysitters or something. Gordo's has kids that can watch your kids. Put Gordo's kids to work. Have him watch your babies. Put a reefer in his mouth and you can call him Pac-Man, because... Pac-Man. Alright, let's get to the question, you guys. We had asked you guys last week, which retro game would you recommend to someone who does... Here, hold on. Let me arrange this properly so I can always have it here.
Oops, sorry about that.
Which retro game would you recommend for someone who has never played a retro video game before? Someone comes up to you and is like, man, I really want to get into retro games. What's a game that you recommend I play? Number one comes to us from Brandon Wallace. Brandon Wallace says, Miss Pac-Man, because she has a bow on her head. I know, it's basically the only difference. Have you ever seen, Brandon's not here, but have you guys ever seen Drawn Together? And there's like the Link character that like Pac-Man catches him like kissing some other male character. And he's like, oh no, please don't tell Miss Pac-Man. And Pac-Man says she already knows, and he puts the bow on his head. So funny. Matthew says Virtua Fighter 6 is coming. Virtua Fighter 6 has been coming since forever. Since as long as freaking Grand Theft Auto 6 is... What happened to Grand Theft Auto 6? Wasn't it supposed to come out this year? Or last year? Last year? I'm sure it got delayed again, huh? I've seen it. Crazy Shoe. Says Karate. Well, Crazy Show. Crazy Show. Refresh your answers, by the way. I just put mine in. Yeah, we checked them all the way till the halfway point of the show. So, You have until the halfway point of the show to answer tonight's question, and then we'll remove it once the question for this week is closed. Then we also have to decide. So when we see Sweets, let's decide. We already have the 4.
Yeah, but Sweets right now, she's dealing with some stuff right now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So
Then we can just tell her on Discord at some point. Should we do VGST next weekend then?
Yeah, we should do VGST. That might be better.
What were our VGST choices again? Remember we had multiple VGST choices? I guess, yeah, next Saturday we can just do a VGST. Might be better. That way we could avoid doing the question. And we just do VGST. Alright, Switch VGST. Oh, like Switch games?
This is all the ones that we chose last time.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, Ranma, 3DO. Alright, so we gotta narrow it down to 4 of those. Saru! Inus! ¿Qué pasó? By the way, hi all, says No Dragon. GTA 6 is supposedly going to be 650 gigabytes? What? Can the PlayStation 5 even... The PlayStation 5 has only 1 terabyte, doesn't it? Isn't that like almost your whole entire storage? It's so crazy. It used to be like if a console came with a terabyte, you're like, oh my god, you're rich in hard drive space. But now I'm like, geez. 650 gigabytes? No way. No way. That's insane. That's crazy. Well, Street Fighter 6 is already like 200 and something, right? Isn't like one of them is like crazy. You can open the PS5 and insert an NVMe. You can, but I mean, that's crazy. How many are NVMe's cheaper now? Damn, am I gonna have to get one for the PS5 at some point? I don't plan to get GTA 6, so I feel like that's poor optimization, says Karate Werewolf, right? I feel like something is weird about that. Does it take the whole game and install it? Oh, I guess for people who are downloading it though. So who knows? Who knows? That's huge though. That's crazy. Nerd says, yeah, I'm not getting it if it's 650 gigs for one damn game. I know, that's crazy. Sounds like it will be bloated like a fat man about to explode from eating too much food. Dude, that has been me the last couple of days. Yesterday we did all-you-can-eat sushi. And the day before that, we did all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. We were like the whole time, like, man... Gordos was here though, so we were like, we had to go do like some stuff, and we did all you can eat sushi because we had promised Gabe to go to all you can eat Korean barbecue. But then me, Jesse, and Gordos did like a late night one, right? We did a late night Korean barbecue, so we felt bad. So we were like, let's do all you can eat sushi. Oh shit, what's going on? Dang. Proto-Man charms.
Proto-Man charm for myself, Sweets and JT. This should hopefully cover the shipping to Jay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Awesome. Thank you. That's cool. That's cool. I should ask him if he wants that other Mega Man one. And then we can send it to him together. Since he's a Mega Man guy. But let's see here. And I was not going to fat shame Saru today. I beat you to it. What do you mean today? You know, for as fat as I am, I'm still, it amazes me still that Sketchy can pick me up like a baby. I was kind of scared. And turned on all at the same time. The Pope says 250 gigabytes for both Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. Which is the newest Final Fantasy? What is the newest one called? I think I saw Retro had it for like $20. Is it Integrate for PS5? Should I get that, or is there one after that? I saw Final Fantasy VII I think it's called Integrad. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I saw it. It was $20 for PS5. Should I get it? Will that cover all my Final Fantasy needs? Will it cover my Final Fantasies? Rebirth, is that the newest one? So what is the one I'm talking about? Is that one before it? Is that why it's $20? I was wondering. I was like, why is this so cheap? I don't know. Newest Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy Rebirth. Why are there so many Final Fantasy 7s? What's going on? I know they're releasing the new one. Capcom did not go with Saru's Robot Master design. Saru's design was not actually raunchy enough for Capcom's taste. I think because they were looking for... They wanted the design where like the arm was like a tube, right? I didn't do a tube. I did the sucky part, but I didn't do the tube part. of it. So technically, I did break the rules. I just wanted to do one, really. But yeah, I don't think I followed the rules, because if you notice, all the ones that did get picked have like a long, lanky suction arm. I didn't do that. There is Remake Intergrade, then Rebirth is part 2 to Remake Intergrade. That's too confusing. I don't... Okay, forget it. I'm done. Yeah, that's part 1 of Final Fantasy VII. Basically, they broke the games up like the discs were in the OG, but added tons of stuff. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's just Final Fantasy VII, and they add like... Okay, I get it. Matthew says, if they go with Mega Tenga Man, then we know Capcom has tastes in what they want.
Tenga Man was chosen?
Tenga Man? No, someone in Japan, when the contest first started, did a Tenga Man and did like the arm was a Tenga. Man, that's so funny. Karate Werewolf says they're delisting Final Fantasy VII Remake soon from Steam for some reason. I know. Are they redoing? What are they doing? Are they redoing it? Like, why are they removing it? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Final Ultra Upgrade Remake Mode 7 plus Alpha! For reals. It's getting crazy. Alright, getting back to the question, we'd asked you guys, which retro game would you recommend for someone who's never played a retro game? Number 2 comes to us from William BA30. William says, I recommend people play Capcom Pirate Ship Higemaru, as it is an action it's an action puzzle game that has you throwing barrels at enemies that are known as Higemaru. Okay. Yeah, do you guys remember that game, Higemaru? It's like that old Capcom game that I don't think it got a release in the US during the Famicom days, but I think it later on got a release or something. I don't remember. It's an old Capcom. Old Capcom. It's in a bunch of collections. You can get it on that Capcom arcade cabinet too, or arcade archives and what have you. Oh, sorry. Caffeine. If they go with Tenga, let's see. Depends on who's the Tenga based on, or what? So sketchy ceviche. Well, it has to be Tenga USA to make sure it fits. The Pope says Mega Man 3 and a few other NES games are in the Street Fighter 6 for no reason. They're just hanging out in the gallery. What do you mean, like the games? Or the... What do you mean? I'm curious. That's cool, though. If you want to answer the question, you still can, says Matthew. It's pinned at the top. The Pope says Higemaru is fun. It's like Bomberman. Matthew says, Disney Afternoon Special Game Collection is coming physically and not by LRG. That's right. Atari is putting it out. I want to get it. Switch 2 version of Disney is not on a game key card. Super important, right? That it's not on a game key card. It's the whole game is on the cart, which is cool. But I mean, like, you can just like, is there any? Do you think there will be any difference between the Switch 2 version and the Switch 1 version? Maybe like, are they gonna do it so that you can play that in 4K? So you get sharp pixels that'll cut your face wide open. Twisted, what's up? Welcome. How you doing? Says, howdy strangers. How you doing, Twisted? Welcome in. Paxonic says, Knuckles featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. What? In Street Fighter 6? That's interesting. Let's see. Just making sure I didn't miss anyone's. Oh my god. Stop it, YouTube. Stop it. There's Goof Troop, I think, is on it. Goof Troop and Bonkers are on it as like new bonus games from the SNES era, which is cool because it's like the whole collection is just, you know, the old NES games, right? So you have you have DuckTales, Chip and Dale, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales 2, Chip and Dale 2, which are the 6 NES ones, and then they added Bonkers and Goof Troop, which is kind of cool. And the port is being handled by Digital Eclipse.
That's a lot of
so
games.
It should be, yeah, it's 8 games in the collection. I mean, they're tiny, right? They're like tiny, but like, who knows? I don't know what they're doing. Will it have DuckTales? Life is like a hurricane here in Dickburg. I worked at Chippendale, says Twisted. Working for them dollars. Please be the TG16 Darkwing Duck to annoy Saru. Thankfully, it's the beautiful Capcom NES Darkwing Duck that is very, very Mega Man-like. Dude, Darkwing Duck is sweet. I've been looking for a Nintendo copy of Darkwing Duck. I used to have it. I've been looking for another copy of it. And it's getting more and more expensive. I'm like, man, I'm just going to wait for this collection and screw it. Because, dude, Darkwing Duck is like 60, 80 bucks now. I don't want to pay that much for a loose card. That's crazy. That's crazy. I saw one when we were at SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. And they wanted like 70 bucks and it was like beat up. SoCal Expo next year, get it then. Oh yeah, what is SoCal Expo? Dude, I need to see about getting a space there. Do you know, did you ask, are they doing an indie game section thing? They should. It would be awesome if they did. More conventions need to do it. Game On Expo's doing it now. Like, the Retropaloozas always did it. June 6th through the 7th. Dude, they really need to have that. If they need an indie gaming corner, seriously. 80 bucks for Darkwing Duck? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like 80 bucks. The one they had oh! DJ C Game Studios got a gift sub from Matthew Mordo887. Got a gift sub. White Asian Rose got a gift sub. Sorry. Mutant Stan 84 got a gift sub. OCG Overwatch Console Game MPL 2809 got a gift. Jesus Christ. That is a name. Thank you, Matthew, for giving gifts. I mean, I don't know. I got the giggles. Stop. What I will text Riff during this week and ask him. Yes, please do. Please, yeah, ask them if they're gonna do an indie games thing. You know what I mean? Like a lot of conventions now have an indie games corner. You know, indie games bring people to shows. I don't know why conventions don't understand that. I feel like now more like Retropalooza, they've always done like special prices for indie gamers or indie developers, right? For indie devs. I think MGC does special things for indie devs. Dude, like, I'd gotten sometimes free tables for indie devs. Game On, too. Like, I feel like conventions are starting to finally get the picture that it's a good idea to bring indie devs in, you know? Because it brings people in. And you can't, you know, because, like, a lot of conventions, you know, they wanted people to just pay, like, the normal booth prices. But, like, indie devs don't make that kind of money. Some indie devs don't even have games to sell. You know, so it doesn't make any sense. I think some people are getting it, some people aren't. It just depends on the convention too. I guess it depends on their audience too. But I feel like indie games bring people in because then people want to come and play those indie games, right? They have them out on the floor. People are playing them. That's more engagement out on the floor too. You know, it's not just you have a bunch of arcade games that people maybe might play. You have some people at tables talking to people. People stop to play these games. It's a good time. Mirandrick says, don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, please. If you guys can hit that like button. There's like 2 likes right now. So if you guys can...
3.
There's 3 likes. Wow.
We did it.
We did it. It's kind of sad. As Cheeky Blinder would say, like the smash button. Like it, lick it. I don't care what you do with it. Just do something with it. Do something with it. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. If you hit that like button, it does help the little guy. This mostly dead channel. This channel has been hanging on by a thread for its entire life, I feel like. But it's thanks to you guys, the dedicated who help. I appreciate it. Fun fact: the boss theme of the TG16 Darkwing Duck game is a Nightcore Nightcore version of the level 1 theme of the Tailspin TG16 game. Is it really? Man, that's just lazy. They just sped it up. That's funny. Like button smash is the Pope. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, hit that like button, you guys. Hit it. Hit it. I guess it doesn't update, maybe. Look it up now and play them. Okay, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna look up Tailspin first. We'll come back to you, Mega Man. This is already the last song on Mega Man anyway.
What's up, Gizmo?
Gizmo, welcome in. How you doing, Gizmo? Are you gonna go to SoCal when it comes back? Did you like SoCal?
Gordo left this morning.
Yeah, Gordo went home this morning. Which one? What? The Pope says. What did the Pope say? Where is that message?
Pac-Man?
No. Which track was what? Sorry. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Oh no, Pac Sonic said it. Pac Sonic said the boss theme of TG16 Darkwing Duck game. Level 1 Tailspin. All right, so let's do level 1. What is level 1? Is it Watusi River? This one? Is this level 1? Play them all! Alright. Someone made a Ranma 1/2 N64 hack. The only downside for me is in Spanish. Wait. Ranma 1/2 N64 hack? What?
That's cool.
No way. Really? What do they do? Like, what game?
Gizmo says, I'll be at SoCal. You guys going?
Yeah, I want to try to. If they're doing, it depends. If they're doing like indie dev tables, we want to go. We want to go. Ranma 1/2 N64. Really?
Matthew says Saru's fluent in Spanish.
Let's see. There was no official Ranma 1 game. Okay, that's nice. Oh, you mean Commodore 64? I thought you said N64. Did I? Oh, N64. Is it Commodore 64?
Yeah, you can link it, Twisted.
Oh, it's a ROM hack for Mario Kart. That's what it is. Ranma 1/2 Kart. What? Dude, how funny is that? That's hilarious. Ranma 1/2 Kart. How funny. Alright, let me play this real quick. Let me pause this. They even have voices in Spanish and everything? What's the music though? Is it some Mario Kart music? Who the hell? Is that Shinji from Evangelion on top of that cloud? What? Is it still
Yes, sir. Is this Twisted?
Mario Kart music?
It is, yeah.
That's so weird.
Hot Pots. That's hilarious.
How funny, yeah. That is Shinji from Evangelion on the cloud. What the fuck? So weird. How funny. That's hilarious.
Because he's just even better. He's fluent in Mexican. He is.
That's true. Dude, that's so funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. I love that. Alright, let's go back to the tailspin thing. Let me see. Alright, so. Is this level 1 for tailspin? Anyone who's familiar? Watusi River? Alright, let's go to DuckTales. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, it's just back song.
Alright, so Darkwing Duck, TurboGrafx 16, boss music. Boss.
It's just not the first N64 ROM hack. John Riggs does ROM hacks for N64. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Oh my god, you're right. That's interesting. Wow, that is lazy. Both of those games are terrible anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. They're both awful games. They're both terrible. Alright. Mega Man's almost over. That's the end of Mega Man 3. Alright, let's get back to the weekly question. We had asked you guys something. Which retro game would you recommend for those who have never played a retro game? Number 3 comes to us from the Pope, who is in chat right now. Pope the Rev says, getting that Ferrari Testarossa, it's outrun time. It's one of those most chill games ever made. It's still graphically impressive, especially if it's in the Sega Ages Saturn version. The music is legendary, and if you put it on the easiest setting, it's an even more chill experience, and you might not have to do battle with the game for 30 years to see an ending like I did, says the Pope. I don't know why I saw Shinji on the cloud, and I read get in that Ferrari Testarossa, and I was like, get in the Ferrari, Shinji! Get in the damn Ferrari. Play better PC Engine games like Yuki and Yanja, says Matthew. Bought him at Phoenix Comic Con. I actually have a replica of Dragon Ball somewhere, says Nerd. Sketchy Ceviche says, I don't think they'll update the old Disney morning cartoon collection with the new games, eh? Probably not. With the remake? Oh, Matthew, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you. That really helps. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Gordo says, hey, you look fine, kind of familiar. Hey, did you get home okay? How do you feel? Dude, Gordo's is not going to do another all-you-can-eat anything for probably the rest of the year. At least till Game On. Game On, you got to get ready to go do some more all-you-can-eat stuff.
We're forcing him to eat.
Yeah. If we do, though, we should go to, like, Gen or something. That last Korean restaurant ended up being a pain in the ass. Because it was crazy how they did that. Let's see here. But yeah, we can do something like that. We can do something like that. But whatever you guys want. Basically, last time, so what happened? Last time we went to Game On, we all went to eat together. But it was basically up to the group what they wanted to eat, right? Like, so like, because we had a big group of people, so it was pretty much, you know, we had to go somewhere where we all fit. So it's gonna be the same thing this time, you know. We're gonna have to go somewhere where we could all fit. Because I know Reggie and Elvis went somewhere and we couldn't go there. Gordo said it was too small for us where they were, so we didn't meet up with them. So I'm not sure if I'm sure they took it okay, but it was kind of a group decision, right? So like, yeah, Gordo was saying that I guess it was like some barbecue place, and they had gone there.
It's also hard for you because you get pulled left and right. Because you have so many people, you know.
Right.
So like, come right here. No, come over here. And you're like kind of stuck like, what the hell do I do, you know?
All you can drink Wild Bill soda. Oh, we have a cup. We have a cup. We should take the cup.
I always take it.
Yeah, we got the cup. We can take the cup.
Gordo always go.
You and Gordos can go get the soda. But yeah, it's basically like, you know, because we'll meet up. Saru crew members come, right? So like, obviously we got to go somewhere where we could all fit and sit down. And we went to Korean barbecue. It was a big group of us. It was how many? It was me, Jesse, Chris Tang, Russ, Gordos, his wife, Sweet Like Sugar, Sasquatch. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Because there was like 10 of us, wasn't there? Who am I missing? There were 10 people. Let's see.
So Sasquatch was sitting next to me.
It was
you.
Let's see. On my side, it was Gordos, Amanda, Sweet Like Sugar, me. That's 4. And then you were next to me, right? And who was in front of you?
Chris Tang.
Chris Tang. That's 6.
Yeah.
And then who was next to Chris Tang? Russ?
Russ. That was Russ, yeah.
Russ. He's the 10th person?
Yeah.
Oh! Evan Rowan! With the gifts of Elvis Royal gifted a sub to Nullify Dark, to Mauricio Cervantes 6155, to the OG Astral Raven, to Omarami 77, I'm sure I butchered that name, and to Jari J 1995. Thank you, Elvis Roa, for gifting subs. Chris Sasquatch says Gordos. But yeah, it was a big group. We were a big group. And I felt like, do you feel like the restaurant people were like getting annoyed with us towards the end? I felt like. But yeah, we were a lot of people. 10 people. We were so many people at this place. But yeah, we have to go to a place. So next time, I guess we got to let's start thinking of a place where we could all fit to go eat.
Can we just barbecue? something at the parking lot.
I know. We're just gonna go to the park. We're gonna barbecue at the park. Hot dogs and burgers. That's what we're doing.
At 9 p.m.
We're going to the park. If we do Korean barbecue though, why were they annoyed? It was an all-you-can-eat place, but like, we were a big group, so
With a small table.
we were a big group with a small table. That's a lot of food. I think next time we should go to like Gen or something, somewhere where they can facilitate easy. Because we've been to Gen before in Arizona. Remember, a big group too. Because remember we went. It was like a bunch of people: Oscar, Rob, Chris Tang, Kiyoshi, you, me, and some other people's. Right.
They did 2 tables.
They did 2 tables, yeah, but it wasn't hard. They just
It wasn't
did
hard,
it.
no.
You know, we got there, they did it quickly. No portable KBBQ grill with Saru and all the meats in the park. I do have one, actually. I have a gas grill and I have the thing that goes on top of it. So we could totally do Korean barbecue in the park. Korean barbecue in the park. Let's do it. All right. Let's see. I guess we can continue listening to Mega Man. Mega Man. Let's do Mega Man 2.
Or since they went to a Mexican restaurant, Roa, Reggie, Joel, they had a really loud mariachi band though.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Oh, man. But yeah, I remember Reggie had asked me if I was coming, and then we ended up going with the group elsewhere. All right, we're doing Mega Man 2. Gordo says, I gave my kids their gifts from Japan. They love them. Thank you. Awesome. Very, very cool. I appreciate it. Dude, we had so much fun with Gordos here. Gordos is funny, man. Like, we joke around about stuff. It's pretty funny. But yeah, we went to all the Retro City Game stores. They went with Gabe to. Where did you guys go? He went to Did you go to Monovault by yourself, Gordo, or was that?
We went. I have a video, so.
Oh, you guys went to
I did all the stores.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You went to Monovault?
Mm-hmm.
On the north?
Yep.
How was that?
No.
Not Monovault. You went to Gamers Paradise. Gamers Paradise. And everyone was kind of like, but yeah, it was fun. Gordos was here. Gordos has been here before, right? This is like what? Your third?
Third time?
Third time coming over, right? I want to say. All serious all the time. No jokes. We only read the Bible all day long. All right. Thank you so much, Elvis Roa, for the gift subs. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Was the one of the bars the Mortal Kombat guys got kicked out of, Gordo? Really? Dude, that's funny. That's hilarious. The Bible of Bacon. That's right. There is a Church of Bacon. Elvis Roa says, I can't wait for my next Vegas trip. Come, bring Reggie. We'll go to all the stores. We will go to all the stores. There's new places now that you guys haven't been to. Because you guys haven't been to 2 Retro City Games already. Because there's a Retro City Games in the north. There's a Retro City Games in Forum Shops. They moved one of the Retro City Games that was in the mall. And it's now bigger. So technically you guys haven't been to 3 of them, right? Mm-hmm. Did you guys go to the Retro City Games? Was it in the mall? I don't know, but if they do come, maybe Gordos can come too. Maybe Gordos can make his way down here. Let's see here. I was there 3 weeks ago, says Gordos. The Bible of Bacon is a real thing. The Church of Bacon is real. Yep. The Church of Bacon is real because bacon is real.
I want to join.
Jesse wants to join the Church of Bacon. All right, let's get back to the weekly question. We'd ask you guys, which retro game would you recommend to someone who has never played a retro game? Number 4 comes to us from Anna Adventures. We love her. Anna says, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Yes.
That is a good, easy to get into RPG. It's not too hard. It's not too heavy on dialogue, you know what I mean? Like, it's not super dialogue heavy. I feel like that is a good one, especially like if you're trying to get people to play a retro game that's an action RPG. That's a good one. Gordo says, I got a sealed copy of Atari Arcade 1 Forever Kid for $50 at Pink Gorilla. Dude, that is a steal, man. Like, they're going for crazy expensive, dude. That is such a good find. $50 for that. And does anyone else collect Evercade? Who collects Evercade? We're thinking about doing a VGST about Evercade at some point. Just showing off the Evercade collection, talking about which games were our favorite collections. You know, mine are pretty easy. Like, I have, like, the Toa Plan collection. Volume 3 is one of my favorites.
We should do that next week.
Me, says Matthew. Should we do a VGST on Evercade next week? Might be cool. Pink Gorilla was fun. I hit up, I think, 2 Zia Records and I think 2 Comic Boom stores at Retro City Games. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot Nerd Strategy. You were here. Where did we go? We went to Zia. Retro City Games.
I was sick that day when you guys left.
Yeah, you were sick. I forgot where we went. Nerd Strategy got me a Scott Pilgrim comic, which was cool. Where did we go, nerd? Yeah, we went to a few places. We went to that comic book store where they had these Mega Man comics I wanted to buy, and I regret not getting them. I ended up buying, I bought some other comic. I haven't even read that other comic I bought. I don't even remember what it was. I bought this other comic instead of Mega Man. I should have just bought Mega Man. Should have bought Mega Man. Always Mega Man should be first. I don't know why I didn't. I think I bought High Score Girl Volume 2. That's why. I haven't read it because I've already read that one. Yeah, I bought that one at that store. And then Nerd Strategy got me Volume 2 of Scott Pilgrim. I always find good games at Zia Records, says in Vegas. That's true, you're right. Elvis Roa found the Game Boy Batman at the other Zia Records that's on the north. Last time I went there, they didn't have shit though. The one that's good is the one that's on Eastern now. They moved it to Eastern. I don't know if you've been. Have you been to it since it moved? What's the last Zia Records you remember? I know we went to the one on the west side with you, Elvis.
We went to both.
Did we go to the one? It was the Eastern one open already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one has pretty good stuff. It's the one next to the 99-cent store. Or the used to be 99-cent store, and I don't know what's there now. But that one has pretty good stuff. Panda's hiccuping. Time for Saru to scare Panda out of the hiccups.
I know.
Let's see here. Sorry, forgot to answer. Yes, I went to Monovault by myself on Monday. Should next VGST be Evercade? Yes or no? One. You didn't even give options.
Yes or no?
Yes. The options are no.
Yes or yes.
Yes or yes. So Monovault by himself on Monday. How you said Monovault was like half retro, half cards, right?
You're right. I should read that. I'm sorry. Ended it.
And just say like, just be like, damn. Actually, it seems 7 people answered. Like they all said yes.
Yeah.
Oh. But I mean, like, that's kind of saying, that is kind of like saying yes or yes. Why would you say no? When there's only one option.
14% said no.
14% said no. So that's one person, right?
It tells me who says no here.
No, it does not.
It was Enough Dragon.
It was Enough Dragon. Way to go, Enough Dragon. You jerk. Whoever voted no is an Intellivision Amico fan. Ooh, that's fighting words. I bet you're a fan of the Intellivision Amico. You're that kind of person. I've been on a Gundam binge. I just bought 5 kits, says Twisted. Nice. Are you buying like which kind though? Because they have like the high grade. They have like the SD ones. They have like the regular ones. Like the high grade are the big ones, right? The big boxes where you have like 72,000 pieces per Gundam, and then you don't know what any of them are for. Video game show and tell. Master grade. Oh, Master grade. That's the one that's like 72,000 pieces, right? Master grade. High grade is the middle one. The middle of the, like the third. There's like how many tiers of like Gundams? There's like 3, 4. I don't know. A few high grade. A few. What is PG? How about Saru builds a master grade Gunpla on stream? I like saying Gunpla. All right, let's get back to the question. Which retro game? I love that answer, by the way, Anna. Link to the Past, of course, that is a game that no, not Mana, Zelda. I don't know why I'm thinking about Mana. Secret of Mana, because
Or is it Mana?
Is it Mana? Is it Mana? I don't know. Whatever. That was the question. Jesse made that short. Perfect grade. Okay. Parental guidance is Garnos. But yeah, very, very cool. I love that answer. Link to the Past. Obviously, Panda probably loves that answer because he's a big Zelda fan. So that's very cool. Very cool. Here's. Oh, you put the little Mega Man in the corner. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. I didn't even notice him. He's like so tiny up there. Mana. Man, ugh. Man, oh yeah. All right, moving on. Which retro game would you recommend for someone who's new to retro? Number 5 comes to us from Yak Cup, aka Bort Jams, also known here as Bort. Says, a game I would recommend for someone to play is The Lion King for the SNES. Lol, just kidding. I would recommend them playing Banjo and Kazooie, since the game is so memorable and nostalgic, as well as it having really good soundtrack, and the fact that one of the level's themes was released on the physical rare 40th anniversary vinyl record. And what's there not to love about the game? It's a classic. That's true. Banjo and Kazooie is cool. For those of you who don't know, the reason why The Lion King was a joke is because Lion King is super hard. That game is hard. It's a hard game. Which one is the one that doesn't do continues? Do they both? Do they not have? Do they both not have continues? I think that's one of those games where you die and it's like, okay, well, you're fucked. You know, you can't.
No continues.
Yeah, I think it's no continues. Shadow of the Beast was like that too. You know, like you die and you're dead. And it's like, great. Fun. I love that. No SpongeBob answer, says Snapdragon. I know, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting some sort of SpongeBob, Bikini Bottom, whatever. Yakult.
Yakult.
Yeah, Bort didn't answer. He didn't answer with SpongeBob. Lion King is a game I broke my SNES controller in half. I know, because you're like, once you die, you're dead, right? Like, how do you get continues in that game? There's got to be a code or something, I'm guessing. But anyway, yeah, the game is stupid hard, and for no reason. It's like the game's just hard.
It's so good.
So good. So good and tasty.
That's how we all pour our ranch. That's how I poured my ranch today. I had chicken wings. We had Domino's pizza today, and I got chicken wings. And when I poured my ranch, I was like, Had Raising Cane's for the first time. Love the sauce. Me too.
Oh, you did?
That's
so good.
It's good. We love Raising Cane's. Though we actually, we'll come back and we'll put it in the oven because I feel like they don't cook their shit long enough. Okay, so let me rephrase that. I love Raising Cane's if I eat it after I come home and put it in the oven. Like, when sometimes I'll get it for lunch at work, and I'm kind of like, I wish I could put it in the oven. So, because, like, we'll buy it, and we'll come back home, and we pop it in the oven for, like, 5 minutes, and then, like, everything is cooked like it should be, right? But I love Cane's. Cane's is good. A lot of people that I know don't like it. And I think they don't like it because they don't cook their shit crispy enough. Their tenders are always kind of a little bit like on the soggy side, right? They're a little bit on the wet side. The bread is like barely toasted. But if you bring that shit home, put it in your toaster oven for like 5 minutes, that shit's fire. It's good. And get extra sauce. The one sauce they give you is not enough. I need at least 2 sauces and a ketchup, because they got that like dippy ketchup. But yeah, we come back home and we pop that shit in the oven. It comes out fire. Let's see. Elvis says, he says, but you guys know the story behind the Lion King game. I'm not sure. What is the story behind the Lion King game? Was it made in like a week or something? Wasn't the lame excuse for making those games hard that kids would rent them and beat them too easily and return them early? That might be part of it. Yeah, a lot of games, they did that, where the game was like way easier in Japan, right? And then it came here and the game was like stupid hard. Like Ninja Gaiden 3, for example, is a good one that came in Japan, where it was like easy, and then when it came here, they like made it stupid hard. Yeah, that happened a lot with games here. Yeah, Roy says it was designed like that on purpose so kids keep renting the game. It was a direct order from the executives at Disney. Cough, Battletoads cough, says Matthew. I know. That's crazy. Yeah, but that just made you hate the game. I hated the game. I didn't like that at all. I was not a fan of that at all. But anyway, yeah, it was hard. All right, cool. All right, Mega Drive collection, Super Famicom collection, Evercade collection, Dreamcast, and 3DO collection. Oh, like condense them? That's smart. I like that.
So I'm
yeah.
gonna hit okay.
Yeah.
Which VGST should be next?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, do that. I like it. I like it. Sketches of Each says Battletoads was made easier in Japan. Yeah, there was a lot of games that were easier in Japan, which is weird, right? Like, I don't know, it's weird. Maybe y'all just suck at games, says Gordelstein. You have no room to talk, sir. I see you play games. I see you how you play your games. You best shut your mouth. Disney can bite my synthetic butt, says Synthetic Tracks. Maybe, let's see, game devs were making games for arcades too. And arcades were meant to be addictive and quarter eaters. I do get that. Twisted says 3DO, a love of mine. Dude, 3DO's, I love the 3DO. 3DO's cool. I like it. I kind of want more 3DO stuff. Okay.
Just massive segments over there.
Jesse drinks an entire fountain cup of cane sauce on stream. Hell yeah, we hit $100. We'll do a no. Jesse. We'll do a Jesse eats a cup of cane sauce and dies.
I know.
3D. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, like the ooh yeah.
3D. Oh yeah.
I saw Retro City had some ooyas, but I don't think they ever put them out because nobody wants them. Who wants them? How is Nina coming along? We're almost done. We're so close. We're so close. We're hoping to have it done by Game On. I really I need to have it done by Game On so I can sell some games there too.
Here you go. It's mine.
Oh, now you know how I feel. You mother. Panda cane sauce bukkake.
What?
You can catch it all in the beard. Only on OnlyPandas. Only pandas. You can catch that cane sauce bukkake. Bukkake. Mother fluffer. Fluff you, mother fluffer. Whoa! God, gimme.
Gimme UWU.
UWU.
Thank you, Gardos. Thank you, Gardos. Thank you, Gardos. I appreciate it. Gardos wants this Mega Man, Proto Man charm, and then this one's gonna be shipped together with it. This one right here. So those of you who got it, I think I don't know, like half a dozen of you got this one. So if you didn't get it and you want it, you can get it with this one for $10. But I only really have a couple of these ones to pair with this one, so we don't have too many. YouTube cannot pronounce disappointed, says Matthew. I know, let's all leave this platform at once. I am too disappointed. When's the video of Jesse eating wet cat food? We could get him some fancy feast.
Never.
And I can tap on the glass. It could be like ding ding ding. And Jesse will come crawling out. Sasquatch is here. He says, hi, what did I miss? I've been in hibernation. That's true. He's a hibernating squatch. How are you, Sasquatch? The time is almost here, Sassy. The time. Oh, excuse me. The time is almost here. It's almost time. It's almost time for the thing. Shrimp flavored cat food. Even worse. Gordo says, I want Mega Man if I didn't already buy it.
You have it or you got it.
You got it. You're one of the people. You're one of the half a dozen that did get it. So these two will This guy and this guy will be shipped together in your next box. These are any charms that we did previously that you guys got in any tiers will be in your next box. Satra says, I can't wait. If you want to answer the question, Sassy, you can with pin. It's pinned at the tip. Oh my god, yes. Why can't I read? Yes, if you want to answer the question, it's pinned at the top. My brain was just like
pinned on my tip.
Pinned on my tip.
You just need a little licky.
It's pinned on my tip. Come and get it. All right. We had asked you guys, which retro game would you recommend for someone who's never played a retro game? Number 6 comes to us from King Marth, aka Matthew Kelly, says, Star Tropics and the mysterious Murasame Castle. Players should enjoy these retro Nintendo games since they're part of the Zelda style of games, and even the mysterious Murasame Castle is a sister game to Legend of Zelda. For Star Tropics, Mike Jones is one of my favorite video game heroes, and he deserves to be in Super Smash Bros. In the roster as one of the retro Nintendo fighters like Mr. Game & Watch, Little Mac, Pit, Rob the Robot, and Duck Hunt. It's a shame that he wasn't included in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate since I voted for him in the fighter ballot during the Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS/Wii U when it was open back in 2014 to 2016. I kind of agree with the Star Tropics thing. I feel like Star Tropics was one of those games that was kind of like an anomaly, right? It was a game that was made for the Nintendo, that was made only for the US audience, and it was a pretty interesting game. I never played what was the sequel? It was like Zofar's Revenge or Zoda's Revenge or something. I don't remember. I never played it. And I don't know if the sequel also was a US only release or not, but I never did play it. But the first one was an interesting game that was made just for us, so it is kind of cool. My computer said the Karate Werewolf is playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Dude, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is so fun. Doxed. You needed that sheet of paper in Star Tropics to proceed and reveal the hidden code on the paper. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a game that if you didn't have the manual, you can't play it, right? Something like that? I remember something like that, right? You needed the manual. All right, we're going to do Gachapon here pretty soon. We still have a few more answers. We have a lot of answers today. Very cool. We have 20 answers today. We're only on number 6. So by the time we get to number 10, we're going to do the Gachapon. So if you guys want to be in the gacha, just type in gacha for anyone who is not on one of our box tiers. If you are in the chat and you are a member of the Panda Box, which is our $10 stack tier, or the Saru Crew Elite, then you guys can enter. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know. What is this? What's going on here? Shut up. But yeah, man, that threw me off. The weird noise.
I know.
It made my brain just like flip out. If you're part of a box tier or you are a member of the Saru Crew Elite and you are in the chat, you will be entered into the Gachapon raffle automatically. For those of you who are not, you can still enter. It's free to enter. If you're in the continental US, you get to do the Gachapon. If you are outside of the US, we will send you a Saru packet with stickers and hologram stickers and magnets and whatever other flat things. But it's free to enter, so all you have to do is type in gacha in the chat and we will put your username in. What the hell was that?
Next one.
We'll listen to the ending. Alright. There you go, guys. Matthew says, never played Sonic the Hedgehog fighting game until I saw it in like a Dragon Gaiden game, says Matthew. That's a game I got to play in the arcade here in Las Vegas because we had GameWorks back then when it was run by Sega, and they had the Sonic the Fighters, and they had something called Sega Sonic. It was like where you got to be Sonic, the yellow thing, and was it Ray the Armadillo? Is that what his name was? Ray the Squirrel? Well, who was the armadillo? I don't know. It was a red one, a yellow one, and a blue one. Yuki for Smash! Yuki for Smash, Yuki to Smash. Who agrees? Says Synthetic. Afternoon, Saru and Jesse, says Borpor. What up, Borpor? We read your answer earlier. We were surprised that your answer was not SpongeBob related. We were like, what is this? No SpongeBob? Sega Sonic with trackball, says the Pope. It was interesting. It was an interesting game. It was a large machine too. They had that, and they had the Sega Racing. They had all the Daytonas like lined up with a dude like doing the announcements. It was kind of cool. It was rad how they did it. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, moving back to the question. Who's very cool answer? King Marth, Star Tropics. It's a good one. Murasame Castle. Oh, you remember? Rich gave you a thing, right? Didn't they have like Murasame Castle? You might have it over there.
Yes, I have it over there.
Over there, yeah. Jesse was given Rich, who used to frequent our lives, gave Jesse this cool thing that has Legend of Zelda, a chirashi, a handbill, on one side, and then Murasame Castle on the other side, which is pretty cool. These are hard to get. Or they might not be hard to get, but I don't think they're cheap to get. But pretty cool. Yeah, Rich gifted that to Jesse. Let's see here. What am I saying? Sega Sonic. I'm doing good, says Borport. I play more video games other than SpongeBob, says Borport.
What's up, King of Hades?
Bortbort's like, only 80% of my collection is SpongeBob. What's up, King of Hades? Says so hard. Well, King of Hades coming into the chat at full mast. What's up, King of Hades? Welcome in. Sadly, I cannot. Just started a new job for my company. I think the boys from the squad are going though to Game On. Is that what he's saying?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Game On. Man. Would be cool. I just fixed my twin Famicom, and Zelda is the only disc game I have for it so far, says Twisted. Matthew says the other 20% is Rugrats for Bort. What up, Johnny Graphics? Welcome in. He says, hello, I'm tired, but I'm here. Johnny Graphics, what's up? Did you get confirmation for the thing? Confirmation for the thing that shall not be revealed unless you want to reveal it? Let's see here. Gordo says, oh man, Twisted, I plan on going to SoCal again, so I'll see ya. Riff mentioned it on Whatnot. Yeah, do you want to come here, Gordos, and then we go there like we did last time? Thank you for the 15 biddies.
I shook so hard.
That scared me. I was like, what? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 15 biddies over on Twitchland. The King of Hades. I appreciate it. All right, let's do Mega Man. Let's do Mega Man. We went backwards. We started with Mega Man 3. What? This is that shitty Game Gear one. Let's get out of here.
Avocado scare Saru.
That shitty Game Gear one. This one says it's complete works. Let's see. All right, let's lower that track. This one's all loud because this one came off the PS1 game. This one came off the PS1 game. Borport deleted that, but he says, so what if I only play SpongeBob? He says, Johnny Graphics says, not quite yet, whether it's official or not, though. I figure we'll do the thing. We'll do the thing. You didn't get official confirmation yet? All right, let's see what's going on there. Because time is running.
Gordo says, I don't know, Saru. That was a lot of driving last time. Lol. But yes, probably. Says Gordo.
Was it? I don't remember. Was it a lot of driving to SoCal? I don't remember. Are you just going to fly there? Okay, well, I mean, you can just fly there and we can meet up there. That would be cool. I'll probably drive there because I'm going to have... If they do like an indie corner, then we'll probably drive there.
We have all our stuff.
Yeah, because then we can bring our stuff in the car. So yeah, we'd probably drive there. If they don't, I don't know. It might not be beneficial for us to go at all. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm flying. Oh no, we were talking about SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. We're gonna drive to SoCal. That's not until June. What did you say, Twisted? June 11th or something. It's a lot of driving for me. Also, like 45 minutes. It's like 6 hours for me. Okay, so I don't want to hear your 45-minute drive. It's like a 6-hour drive.
Gordo says I had to drive another 5 hours from your place both ways. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Gotcha. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you
because
should
he got here and then he left.
You
like,
should
right
just fly
after.
there then. You should just fly there. But yeah, I don't know if it depends. If I can, because my purpose would be to sell games, right? Like to sell our game, show off our game. So if I can't really do that, it might not be beneficial for us to go.
Hot dogs from Saru and Jesse again at SoCal?
Oh, those are so good. Yes, if we go to SoCal,
We're going to that place.
that hot dog place was so freaking good. Yeah, absolutely. What was it called? Dirty Dogs or something like that? Horny Dogs? I don't remember. It was good though. They were super good. Borbo said, I said that's not wrong. I did used to have a bunch of Rugrats and Snoopy McDonald's toys before I threw them out when I was a kid and regret doing it now. Oh no!
Twisted said, oh yeah, also make sure to hit up Aaron at Game On as well. That's sure you can talk to Aaron.
Oh, because he's going to be at Game On, huh?
Because he said you should talk to him, remember?
Yeah, he did tell me to send him an email. But told me not to send it after, like 3 or 4 months after the show or something like that, because he's gonna be busy or something like that.
Winky.
I forgot what he said. Winky, you want to touch the Winky? We haven't been to Winky since you've been here, so maybe we should go. We did find a place near our house that has like really good pork though. They do like that like Filipino lechon, and it's good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we go if we can exhibit at Game On at SoCal. We have a table at Game On. If we can exhibit at SoCal, that would be awesome. So I found out earlier today SNK is barreling towards bankruptcy. Number 3, Mexico could do the funniest thing right now. Buy SNK and repackage my Esmia Hernandez as the Pope. Wait, are you serious? No way. What happened to all the Saudi blood money? Isn't there all that Saudi blood money? Saru needs to buy SNK. Right, I'll do it tomorrow.
Aaron has a memory of a goldfish, so you gotta keep up on him.
All right. I get it, right? Like, you know, you get busy. I get it. I have the shortest attention span as well. Let's buy SNK. All right, everyone. Let's start a donation pool to buy SNK. What are they worth? Probably a good couple $100. They cut their capital by 80% in October. Did they? Because they messed up with stupid City of the Wolves. And they did an AI trailer. Why are they doing AI trailers? Why? I feel like SNK got a bunch of money and they're like, let's make every expensive mistake we can with City of the Wolves. Let's hire all these DJs nobody gives a shit about. Let's make one of those DJs a playable character that still nobody gives a shit about. Let's throw in a freaking soccer player because the Saudi prince likes that soccer player or whatever. I don't know. I feel like they did a lot of stupid things. Synthetic says I will buy SNK for $50 Canadian. Let's see. Elvis Ryan says, no way. Why do they keep giving away so much money on the game tournaments? That's another thing, too. They're like, oh, they're the most prize money in any game tournament. They're giving the grand prize winner is like $2 million. Who
What
the
the
fuck needs $2 million? Why are you giving away $2 million in a freaking tournament? Come on. Like, why? SNK. I feel like SNK screwing the pooch hard. Why do they move buildings too? They're like, oh, let's move to a bigger, more expensive building just cause. And then we're gonna. I feel like SNK is just they're bad with their money. I get it though. I I would run the company exactly the same, honestly. I can't even talk shit. I would do the same thing. I'd be like, oh my god, we got all this capital. We're gonna move into the biggest building and show off our schlong, and everyone's gonna want to come together. Isn't that what happens every time SNK gets money? Says the Pope. Exactly. Every time SNK gets money, they just freaking blow it. They blow it. Twisted says, I miss when I had connects at SNK. That's how I got the majority of my Neo Geo AES games back in the day, says Twisted. Were you part of the old Neo Geo forums?
King of 80 says I turned 40 this Friday.
I had like 3 different usernames on those Neo Geo forums. My first one was Marurun. I remember at the time I used, let's see what else. And then that was like something else. Yeah, I had like 3 different usernames. SNK has the business sense of a boiled tortoise. The Pope says Thorgy's Arcade 2025 fighting game recap video had all the SNK dirt. If you have 2.5 hours tomorrow. Really? All right. I need to let me look it up on YouTube and add it to watch later. Because if I don't, I won't remember. I won't remember shit. I don't even know what happened yesterday, you guys. Man, I'm so excited for. I'm looking at. Okay, Squirrel, the FPGA, Taki Udon Superstation. Man, I'm so excited. I can't wait for that thing to come. Fighting Games 2025. It sure was a year, all right. Is that it? Is that the one? Is that the video? Fighting Games of 2025. I'm guessing that one's it. Alright. Oh, I think I started watching this video. It says I partially watched it. Alright, let me add it to, let me save it to the watch later. Yeah, it looks like I partially watched it. Alright, cool. I'll finish it. I might have been scared away by the length of the video and stopped watching. But yeah, I'll have to watch it. I'll watch it in the background while I sprite some stuff. Saru suffers from CRS. What is CRS? I cannot wait for my Superstation. I got the gray Founders Edition. I got the gray one. I didn't get the Founders Edition because I didn't know what that meant. And I'm an idiot because I could have gotten it. Instead, I got the regular version because I didn't know what it meant. I thought it meant that it was for people who bought like a Taki Udon product before. I'm dumb. Fall of LRG was that long, says Matthew. Can't remember shit. That's true. I can't remember shit. Yes, sir. My good friend Chad Okada, the Game Lord, turned me on to the forums. Dude, I remember, like, those forums are crazy. I got most of my Neo Geo CD. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. There was a user named KitKit on it. So much of my Neo Geo stuff came from KitKit. If you remember who that user was on the Neo Geo forums. But, and that was way back, I don't know, like 2008, 2009 when I bought those from that KitKit person. Let's see here. I think Twisted meant LRG. Also, I'm back. I came to Elecman theme, which sounds like everything. Dude, Elecman theme is like the best theme. It's the best theme in the world. It's one of my favorites. It might not be the best one, but it's one of my favorites in the, at least for Mega Man 1 themes goes. I like it. Let's hear. Sketchy says, yeah, you had like a week of preference if you had bought something from Taki before, but it was available for everyone later. Oh, the Founders one it was available. It was there. I just didn't click on it because I'm an idiot. But I was streaming too. We were live streaming at the time. And then I went to go buy it and it was there. It was available, but I didn't know what it was and I didn't want to deal with like possibly like having to need like a code or something. I don't know. So I just bought the regular one. Did you get the disk drive? I did. I got the email asking me if I wanted to pack it with a disk drive, so I did. You know what else is cool? Did you who took a peek at the back of the box of the Superstation? Did anyone see what the back of the box looks like? Did you guys see the games that were on the back of the box? Did you guys see? I'm so excited. I'm so excited about that, you guys. I'm not only am I excited, I'm like super flattered that it's there, and I got to share with a friend too. A friend developer also has their game on it too. We're like catty corner from each other. But FX Unit Jenny is on the back. Says Matthew. Sketchy says yes, Yuki. Yuki and a fellow dev that we know is on there too. Cosmo Knight Xeon is on it too, which was super cool. I remember I had to tell Seiji, I was like, look, did you see the thing? And he's like, yes. Amazing. I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign. But yeah, very cool. Wow, Yuki is on there, says Sasquatch. Yeah, it's on the back. If you look, I'm trying to think. I follow a guy named Pixel Cherry Ninja who also interviewed us about Nyanja, which was very cool. I was super stoked because I love the channel. I love Cherry Pixel Ninja's channel. He's a big PC Engine guy too, right? His theme song is Legendary Axe. Like, if you've played Legendary Axe, the level 1 music, that's his theme song. So I was already watching Pixel Cherry Ninja, and then he asked me if I would talk, if he could talk about Nyanja and stuff. So yeah, it was super cool. Super cool guy. I love that guy. Yeah, I watched Pixel Cherry Ninja as well. He's a great FPGA guy. Well, he had me on his thing. He had me on his show. He had me on his show, and he played Yuki. Oh, not Yuki. He played Nyanja on stream as well, and he was super excited because he likes those kind of games, which was awesome. But Sashkar says, I like his channel too. I need that Saru interview. Man, he puts out so much content nowadays. It's like I try to watch all his videos whenever they happen. I try to watch all of them. It's hard to keep up sometimes, but he puts out a lot of content. And if you're into FPGA stuff, it's awesome. And he always talks about the Superstation, which is very, very cool. Let me look him up real quick here. Cherry Pixel Ninja. But yeah, the dude's channel. I love the dude's channel. Awesome stuff. Videos. All right, let's see if I can find it. Going back. Let's see. But I love the channel. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. This was last year. So let me go back to 2025 at some point. I like his channel. The game tank is interesting. The shell design is so neat. Oh, is that one thing? It's like a indie kind of thing, right? I want to say that like was announced like 2 years ago, and I guess it's now getting some momentum because they're doing something with it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. I think I remember something like that. It's like an indie console, and like the games look like Pico 8 kind of games. Let's see. Oh man, might have been a while ago. Oh, it was. I think it was a live. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. I'm real dumb. Hold on. Let me go to lives. I bet you it's a live. No. How do I go to the... How do I just go to his... Oh, I go to his channel. I'm such a dummy. How do I YouTube? Derp, 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 derp. Saru is a big old derp. Man. There it is. Oh my god. Yeah, it's 5 months ago. Alright, here's the... There's the Cherry Pixel Ninja. There it is. If you guys want to check it out. The Game Tank, yes sir. It's an indie console based on the Twin 6502. Oh, okay. The graphics kind of remind me of like Pico 8. It gives me kind of like Pico 8 vibes. All right, let's get back to the question. So we had asked you guys, what would be a retro game that you would recommend to someone who is just getting into retro games? What would you recommend to someone who is new to retro games? Number 7 comes to us from Screw the Net. Screw the Net says, wow, that's a lot of responsibility. Heaviest of burdens. Too good game or not too good game? Too game good or not too game good? It's like recommending a good movie or a good anime. Sometimes it's not the recommendation. It's the boring person that doesn't appreciate the good advice. But seriously, I would say just to complicate matters as always. But of course, a string of OG games. Pong first, so they appreciate how much better games have gotten from those ancient basic ass times long ago. Then Mrs. Pac-Man, because it's fun. Then Super Mario Bros. 1 through 3 and World. Zelda 1 Link to the Past and Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and Sonic and Knuckles. If they don't like gaming after that, they're a lost soul and deserve to only play 1972 Pong for all of eternity. Mwahaha, be well. Says Screw the Nets. That is a lot. That's a lot. But yeah, Sonic I guess would be a good one maybe. Miss Pac-Man. I don't know. I guess it also depends on like what that person might be into kind of thing, right? But yeah, Miss Pac-Man might be good. I agree with Super Mario's. Maybe like Mario 3 or Mario Worlds would be awesome.
Mario
for
World
someone
better.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
probably
Mario,
the easiest
because Super Mario World is not super hard. It's graphically pretty. The music is pleasant. I feel like it's an all-around beautiful 16-bit package, you know? So I agree with that one. Link to the Past obviously is good too, yeah. Let's see here. Awesome, I'll check it out, says Sasquatch. Yes, when you got time, check that out. That was, man, I can't believe that was 5 months ago already, that interview with Cherry Pixel Ninja. Let's see here. Sketchy Ceviche says, gotta take the doggo out for a walk. Gonna catch the rest of the stream later, says Sketchy Ceviche. See you, Inu Base. Thanks for being here. Sasquatch says, that is the perfect start in history. Screw the Net is correct on all accords. Scruffy, welcome in. He says, cute blues. Welcome back, Jesse. Yeah, because Jesse was not feeling well the other day. And then yesterday he got sick again.
Yeah.
Jesse got sick to his stomach yesterday. Was throwing up. 2 days in a row he didn't feel good. He wasn't feeling good the day before, and then he didn't feel good yesterday again. I think he thinks he might have overeaten twice.
What's up, Brandon? What's up, Brandon?
Brandon! Welcome in, Brandon. I hope the thing happens. Brandon. And welcome in. How you doing? And Scruffy.
What's up,
Scruffy?
Scruffy?
Scruffy, welcome in, Scruffy. Cute Blues. Yes, Blues is the charm today. Look at him. He's cute and fat. And the Mega Man is up there. Here's the Mega Man. We did Mega Man before. So now they can pew pew at each other all day. They can pew pew. Yes, Brandon, you gotta do the thing, Brandon. Do the thing. Hopefully the thing can happen. There's so many things with people who are like, do we talk about the thing? What about thing? The other thing? Johnny Graphics was in here and I was like, do we talk about the thing? But we can't talk about the thing until we know more about that other thing. Many people I have things with that we talk about. This thing and that thing. All right, moving on. Number 8 comes to us from Cybergirl. Which retro game would you recommend to someone who is new to retro games? Cybergirl 007 says Super Mario Brothers for the NES. Hey, I'm good with that. Number 9, same question, comes to us from Randrick. Randrick says, interesting question. I think we have a few candidates depending on the genre. Platformer, Super Mario World, Castlevania 4, Yoshi's Island, and Super Mario Brothers 3. Fighting, Street Fighter 2. RPGs, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, and Final Fantasy VII. Action Adventure, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Shmups, Gunnak, Thunder Force 4 and 5. These titles, in my opinion, have aged well and are easily recommendable today to anyone who are familiar with gaming and the genre in question. That's true. I mean, I guess it really depends on the genre, but yeah, that's a lot of answers. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past has come up a bunch of times. I feel like that is a good one to recommend to most people, probably. Yeah, fighting. Street Fighter 2 is classic, right? Classic fighting game. For RPG, I don't know if Chrono Trigger might be a bit too much for anyone getting into retro games. But I agree with Secret of Mana. I feel like Secret of Mana would be a good one.
Yeah, Secret of Mana would be good.
Secret of Mana would be a good one. Let's see here. Shmups, Gunneck, Thunder Force 4, and 5. I feel like the Thunder Force games are really hard. You know what I mean? Like, if someone was new to retro, that might scare them away from the shooter genre in general. Like, they're great display pieces, but they might be games that are super hard. I guess it depends. Maybe these people come from like bullet hell eras and might find them easy. So yeah, I guess it really depends on the person. Happy February! Is it February already?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, February! Would you believe it? Let's see here. Very cool. All right, same question. Number 10 comes to us from Babbling Nerd. Which retro game would you recommend? Babbling Nerd says Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. Before I introduce anyone to the various retro video games I have, I would introduce someone where my gaming experience began. Sorry. I have a lot of memories of this game from my childhood, and it's one for me personally I would introduce to someone. There's nothing quite like it. If you own a GameCube, this is an absolute must-own on the console. Very cool. Hey, we're at an era now where that is pretty much retro. I'm old. For me, anything pre-HDMI era is retro. I feel like HDMI and up, like native HDMI. I'm not talking about like consoles that you can, get to HDMI.
I feel like we should call that something else, right?
Like retro, like there needs to be a middle. Let's come up with a term, you guys. We need like a middle generation era.
We call everything Generation X, Generation Z.
I know we have. Why don't we have? We only have retro or like new games. It's like we have like labels for every generation and every other possible thing, but we only have retro and game. Retro and current game. This
glasses might be yes. Thank you.
Analog 3D is retro, says Twisted. Twisted says my answer is lame as fuck. My brain is tired. Hey, I'm just glad that people are answering it. Don't even worry about that. The Pope says if I didn't say Outrun, I'd have said Tetris. Hey, that's true. Tetris got a lot. You know what? That's a good answer actually, because Tetris got tons of people playing Game Boys. And then they started playing more games. And then those people, I know tons of people actually from back then who got into video games because they started playing Tetris.
Yeah.
On the Game Boy. And then they wanted to see what else they could get on their Game Boy. And then they started playing other stuff. And then they started playing things like Bubble Bobble or other puzzle games, things like that. Mario's. Yeah, so it's true. I've seen it happen. With the Game Boy. I actually know one person who got into it with Tetris. Then they started playing other games that were like puzzle-y. They got into Bubble Bobble. They got into some other puzzle games. I don't remember what other puzzle games there were. Things that I wouldn't play. I don't remember. Retro games, semi-retro games, and current gen semi-retro. Seriously, there needs to be like another name, right? For like that like middle. Agree, yeah. Like, I feel like there's just one or the other seems too extreme. PS3 is 20 years old. I know, but it's like it's still like part of the HDMI era that we live in now. So it doesn't feel like retro to me. There needs, like I said, there needs to be a term before retro, because you think of retro and everything gets lumped in with. Now you're lumping in your PS3 with Commodore 64, and it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to me. The Pope says, my great aunt played a lot of Tetris. It's a gaming gateway drug. 100% Pope, I agree. Paxonic says it was the creator of Tetris that suggested that Game Boy should be bundled with Tetris instead of Mario. That was a smart move, really. That was a very smart move. Synthetic says, so then Tetris is like a gateway drug. For reals. Paxonic says, if you want to sell 100,000 Game Boys to kids, package it with Mario. But if you want to sell millions, not just to kids, but adults as well, package it with Tetris. And that was a smart move because, you know, adults have more expendable income for themselves. They're willing to spend that extra money on whatever, right? But let's see here. Xbox 360 did not come with HDMI, so the 360 is retro. It didn't. You're right. Xbox 360, the original Xbox 360 did not come with HDMI. It was AV out. And it wasn't until the Slim, right? The Xbox Slim that they added HDMI. But yeah, the Xbox 360 came out in like that really weird, like right before period. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It came in the right before. That's what we're gonna call it. My mom played Tetris. I think she was in her 60s when it was the first game I think she played since Kaboom on the Atari, which she owned me and my friends. Interested. So she already played some games, right? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of older people who played Atari 2600s back in the day as well. Paxonic says the Wii never had a model with HDMI. The Wii U doesn't count. You're right, it didn't. It never had any HDMI model. You had to get one of those little Wii butt things. Brandon says they added it to the 360 before the Slim. Oh, did they? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought for some reason the Slim was where they added HDMI. None of our 360s are HDMI, huh?
Nope.
Both of ours, because I have the old one, and then you have the black one.
Black one, yeah.
But they're both, neither one of them have HDMI in them. But let's see here. Hank Rogers is the one who persuaded Nintendo to go with Tetris as a pack-in game for the Game Boy, says Matthew. Man, what a good decision that was. The Pope says, my retro cutoff is PS2. I play a lot of PS2 stuff now and see the start of modern game designs. That's true. Yeah, you're right. I feel like a lot of modern game designs started off on the PS2, and maybe to some extent, maybe some with Dreamcast, maybe. Not as much as PS2, I think. I'm trying to think what was out on Dreamcast that would have been considered like some modern game mechanics. Brandon says, yeah, I used to have the early non-HDMI. It red ringed and my next one had HDMI. I still have it. No red ring on that one yet, says Brandon. It's crazy. I have like an old Xbox from the old times, and that one's still, well, we haven't plugged it in, so I don't know, but
no, it still works.
But last time, well, yeah, but we checked how many years did we check
before
that?
The pandemic.
That was before the pandemic. We checked it and it still worked. I don't know what it's doing now. I assume it'll be fine because we haven't powered it on, right?
Yeah.
So it should be okay. But who cares? Those things are just sitting there collecting dust. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. All right. We did 10 of them, so let's do Gachapon, right? Because how many do we have? We have 10 more. So yeah, this is exactly the halfway point. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and do the Gachapon. We only got 5 entries for Gachapon, so the odds are good for you guys.
Check one more time to see anyone.
Yeah, see if there are any elite. If you are a Saru Crew Elite member, make yourself known. We've got everyone else who was here earlier. Jet Set Radio planted those modern seeds, and to a degree, Shenmue. Yes. Man, I'm so glad you're here, Pope, because I feel like your brain is always like on it when it comes to stuff, and I 100% agree. Jet Set Radio, and and Shenmue, for sure. Can I enter? Of course.
Sure.
Of course you can.
Let me add you. Wait, am I on the wheel? Yes, you're on the wheel.
Where's Snapdragon?
Snapdragon didn't enter.
Oh, he's not here?
He's here, but he didn't enter. He didn't say to be put on the wheel.
Oh,
or
yeah.
I haven't seen him, so.
Snapdragon, are you here? He might not be here. The OG Xbox is technically Dreamcast 2. Kinda, right? We got continuations. He is here. Okay, did you want to be put on the wheel? Sasquatch said Nuff said to put my name on it.
Okay. I'll put Sasquatch and then Nuff it.
And Noof. And then a random blank space.
I don't know what's doing that.
Just delete it. Delete the blank space.
There's this new update. I can't.
There it is. Delete. I'm here if anyone cares. Who are you?
Gordo. Who are you?
Who are you again? Who are you? I care, Gordo.
I didn't see.
Says Twisted.
Okay.
Remove Gordo's name for that vile comment. Yes, strike him. Strike him from the record. You no longer exist. Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Is Jesse going to watch the commercials? Yeah. The commercials. And the halftime show with Baboni. Talking about phalluses and big booties and vaginas.
I'm hoping for.
I don't even know what would he even sing about.
I'm hoping for K-pop Demon Hunters.
That'd be funny,
Just
right?
randomly. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool. Let's see here.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch. Duff says, but then again, wasn't I supposed to get on automatically by the box art order? We didn't know you were here or not. We didn't know if you were here.
Are you elite or are you in the box?
He's Panda Box.
Yeah, he's Panda Box. Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I think we're doing it for Panda Box too.
Okay.
Let's see. A 2 in Sega terminology is a hardware revision, so the Xbox would be the Sega Uranus.
Ready?
Uranus. Synthetics has so many bad jokes can be made from that. Let's see here, but then Super Bowl 2. Okay, here we go. These are all the people who are in it, you guys. Good luck, everybody. It's gonna be Matthew. It's right in the middle. Matthew, you're the Gachapon winner. Rick, you're the winner of Gachapon. I need a talent. Did I ever take a talent?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. I might need another one. My head's kind of crazy. Is there any in there?
No, those are pins.
Oh. Congrats, Matthew. Goo goo to Matthews. Congratulations to Matthews. You are win.
What number?
You are win.
I got this cool.
A win.
A win.
A win is Matthews. Man, my eyeballs are tripping balls right now. My eyeballs. I think that's why my head hurts, because my eyeballs are tripping.
That's true.
My eyeballs are tripping. Matthew says number 1, like him. Because he is number 1 right now. He's number one. Number one. Who are the top fans right now? Matthew is in number 1. Pac Sonic is in number 2. And Twisted is in number 3. Thank you guys for being active in the chat. Thank you. Samar, my question, was I wrong? No. You're correct. That's correct. Yeah, if you were in a box here, you should be entered automatically. Yeah. I don't know. Jesse's tripping. No, you're correct.
Look what it is.
Oh my God, Matthew. Finally, though, I feel like. Matthew, you get the prize of dead hamsters. Dead hamsters for you.
Rigged.
Dead hamsters for Matthew. Matthew, enjoy your dead hamsters. Poor hamsters, rest in peace. Big winner! You did it!
Hey, do you want me to keep spinning, or do you
it.
just want the big box?
Big box. No, this is big box. What are you talking about? Keep spinning.
He wants me to keep.
Oh, I see. I doubt it. Why would he want regular gachapons? Maybe. Well, okay, so I guess Jesse wants me to ask you if you want us to keep going, or are you going to choose the big box? I told him that I assumed you were going to choose the big box, considering it's been a while. Do we have some new stuff in it? I think we do, right?
What?
We have new stuff in there? Can we put new
We
stuff?
have one new stuff in here.
Were we supposed to put... Didn't we have new stuff to put in there?
Like what?
I don't remember. I thought we did.
This.
Remember we said, no, there was something else we were going to put in the big box. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
We're like, we'll just put it in the big box. Because we were gonna trade it in, and I said, no, we should stick it in the big box. But now I don't remember what it was.
What was that?
Okay, well, you think about it. He wins hamsters. They're dead. All right. Oh, let's move that. Can you move the gadget on window? You can turn off your light, too. He wins dead hamsters. Delicious. All right. Let's get started. Tetris. Inbox for the Famicom. Speaking of Tetris, we were just talking about Tetris. Tetris inbox for the Famicom. Let's see, what else in there? T-shirts that are way too small for any normal human being. Ninja Turtles t-shirt, PlayStation t-shirt. I'm pretty sure nobody cares. Alright, we got some games. We got some PC Engine games in here. Red Alert! A run and gun with this guy. This guy's name is literally Guy Kazama. Might and Magic 3 for the PC Engine. These die-cast Mario cars. One for every game. I think somebody won one of them. Some Mario one. Dr. Mario, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, Super Mario 2. These are like die-cast cars. This canteen of Pitfall, so you can put your whiskey in when you're at your next gaming convention or get together. Oh, we could. I don't know. Ooh, yeah, we could. We could. We got some Evercade things as well. Duke Nukem 1 and 2 Remastered and Duke Nukem 3D, or Duke Nukem Time to Kill, Duke Nukem, a bunch of Duke Nukems. One of those, Evercade. We got these Dragon Quest sponges from Japan. Jesse got these in a Kuji, in a Dragon Quest Kuji.
Last one.
And the Super Mario watch. These are all the prizes. Oh, and the Splatoon thing. The Splatoon thing. Do you guys remember? Look how cute he is. It's a coin purse too, yeah. So, like, if you want to put your coins in there, you can. I don't know how many coins you could fit in here, but you can if you want to. You can. Is this really a coin purse though?
I don't know.
What do you put in here? Do you put, like, what would you put in here? I feel like it's too small for a coin purse, right? Maybe it's for, like, drug paraphernalia. What do you guys think?
Tenga.
It's a Tenga. I mean, it is kind of soft. Drugs! Splatoon. Splatissi.
It's Gordo's first time looking into Saru's Jesse's box of mystery.
It needs to be bigger, says Gordo.
Matthew says Tetris. Okay.
Tetris. Alright, here we go. Matthew wins box copy of Tetris. I think I'm pretty sure it's complete. Complete Tetris. Bulletproof software, Famicom Tetris. It is complete, yeah. Cart. It even comes with a reg card. Reg card and manual. Cool. Alright. A winner is you. A winner is you. Matthew is the winner of this Tetris. And you can play it on your Polymuaga. Your Polymuaga will play it. Very cool. Congratulations. Congratulations. This is different from the Tetris we got here too, by the way. The Tetris we got here is completely different. I think Tengen made the one that we got here, right? And that one was the bulletproof software one, I want to say. And then wasn't there a Nintendo one too? There were 3 Tetrises, right? Bulletproof software, Tengen, and then the Nintendo one, I want to say. Great pick, Matthew. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. All right, let me put the Splatissi Splitissy won't. It's too big.
Splitissy.
The Splitissy. There we go. It fit. I'm surprised.
How did you come up with that name on the spot?
Splitissy. All right. There was going to be Tetris on Genesis. Oh, that's right. There was. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Then we still have the video game giveaway as well for anyone who answered tonight's question. The video game giveaway happens at the end of the show. Anyone who wins, if you're in the continental US, you get to pick a game from our video game giveaway, or you could do a $5 Steam gift card. Anyone who is international who's a winner automatically gets the $5 Steam gift card. Just because we don't want to ship something across the ocean. So you get a $5 gift card if you are international. If you are in the US, you get to pick either the game box, or you could also do the $5 gift card. It's up to you. You can do either or. Good GG Matthew, cool pick, great pick Matthew. I would play it on my Retron 5, Saru's favorite console. We were just talking about how crap the Retrons were, but we were talking about how Hyperkin made pretty good accessories. Because if you look at the accessories that they make, they're not bad. They make decent controllers and stuff. I have some Hyperkin controllers that are still working from years ago, some Genesis ones, but their consoles are like, ugh. They're bad. They always have some sort of problem with them. Let me lower this. I feel like I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. There we go. I personally first felt that Columns was the poor man's Tetris on the Genesis, but I ended up liking it even more than Tetris. Me too. And let me tell you why. Because I had a Game Gear, and the Game Gear, you either liked Columns or you had no other choice. Because I had a Game Gear, it came packed with Columns, and I had no other games for like a month. So I learned to just play the shit out of Columns, and man, did I ever get addicted to Columns. And I loved it. The graphics, the sound, the music, everything was just a much better package for me. Like the speed of the game, like I don't know, I loved it. I loved Columns so much. And Columns is also the game that got me into puzzle games. I didn't like puzzle games. I didn't like Tetris. I was not a Tetris guy. But I started playing Columns, and then after Columns, I wanted to play all the puzzle games. And I ended up painting a bunch of them, but I did end up liking a lot of games that were like Columns, Magical Draw, Puzzle Bobble, all those games. Those games were all awesome games. I loved them. Columns is a lot of fun. It's so much fun. Dude, right now, like my favorite Columns games are those Sakura Wars Columns games, especially the Dreamcast one. Dreamcast Hanagumi Taisen Columns 2 is fire. So is the first one. They're both really good. 1 and 2 are good. But yeah, it's awesome. And the Game Gear was I didn't have a Game Boy. I think maybe if I had a Game Boy when I was a kid, I would have liked Tetris more, but I didn't. My first portable was the Game Gear. So, and it came with Columns. It was the pack-in. Columns was the pack-in. I bought it the first week the Game Gear had come out. And man, I was ready for it, because I remember when the Game Boy came out, like we were poor, we couldn't get it, but like by the time the Game Gear came out, it's like I coerced a bunch of people to helping me get it. My dad helped me get it, so it was awesome. I loved it. Yes, that was the same with me. Columns and my Game Gear for a couple months. Yeah, what was the first game I got? First game I got. Was it Shinobi? No, it wasn't Shinobi. It was Legend of Drancon or something like that, which was just Wonder Boy, and I don't know why they called it that. And Psychic World? Psychic World. Yeah, I think Psychic World was like one of my first games. I don't remember which one came first. I guess whichever one came first. Let me see. Game Gear Psychic World. It was February 1991. Oh, it would have been one. It would have been Revenge of Drancon. That would have been my first game. That was not Columns, I believe. And then I'm guessing Shinobi. Sakura Wars Columns is the best one. It really is. It really is. I love that one. Whoa, why is this music so cracked out? Alright, let me lower that. It's driving me crazy. Why was that like the Nightcore version of the Mega Man boss fights? Did you hear it? Did I make it into the game giveaway, says Paxonic. If you answer the question, yes. I'll let me confirm. Let me confirm. Yes, you are here.
The last 3.
You're in the drawing. 18. Yeah, you're number 18. You're 2 away from the last. Let's see here. The Pope says either one, Saturn or Dreamcast Sakura Wars Columns. Yeah, they're both good. I have both of them. I love both of them. They're awesome games. Super fun. Love them. Absolutely awesome. All right. Let's get back to the question now that we did the Gachapon, our mid-show giveaway. Now we have 10 more to answer, and then we're going to do the video game giveaway. We had asked you guys, which retro game would you recommend for someone who's new to retro games? Number 11 comes to us from Multiple2030, a.k.a. Matthew, in the chat. Says, Matthew here, a retro game I would recommend has to be FX Unit Yuki, and have that person play it on the hardest difficulty. But he says, I could always introduce them to any Taito game and show them how cute Taito games can be. That's so true, right? Like, you can show them, like, Bubble Bobble would be an excellent Taito game to show people, because it's a very simple premise. The game's not too hard until you get later on in the game, but I feel like the difficulty curve does ramp up, but it's pretty gradual, right? So like you get to the end and the game kind of gets bullshit towards the end, but like the beginning, like I feel like it's a good easy game to get into. So I could agree with that. When I was a kid, I liked a lot of Roston. Roston was an excellent game. Roston could be kind of hard, but if they're into action games, that's a good one. Ninja Warriors, that's another one that I played a ton in the arcade. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, Taito games for sure. I'm surprised no one has said anything Taito. Mizubaku Daiboken. Yeah, Mizubaku Daiboken, aka Liquid Kids.
Cute.
To us. Yeah, is adorable. Also, I feel like has an easy point of entry, you know what I mean? And the difficulty doesn't really ramp up until maybe like the 3rd level is when it starts to get pretty hard. But yeah, absolutely Taito games. There's always Parasol Stars and Rainbow Island, says Matthew. Absolutely, yeah, Parasol Stars is another game that is very easy to get into with a simple premise. So yeah, I agree. Taito games are great. Great games to introduce people to. I love that answer. I still love Roston, says Brandon. The music is so good. Dude, the music in that first stage of Roston is Chef's Kiss. I absolutely love that. It's one of my favorite, like, first level musics of a game. Taito had a lot of those, right? Like, the intro or first level musics that you heard were so good. The Bubble Bobble theme is great. Ninja Warriors has an absolutely epic first level song, which is crazy. Sasquatch says, did my answer go through too? I got an error. I am error. Zelda 2 says, hello, I am error. You should be in Zelda 2. Do you remember? I am error. So funny. But yes, the sassy is in there. Oh my god, I love Parasol Stars. Bubby Bobby cosplay win. I know. Me and Jesse we'll do bearded Bubby Bobby.
Yes.
We'll do bearded Bubby Bobby. You can be Bubby since you like green, and I'll be Bobby. People and our rainbow our rainbow umbrellas. People are gonna be like, "What are you, gay Mario Brothers?" What's going on? Because they're in overalls as well. Yes, gay Mario Brothers. All right, let's see here. Next one, number 12, comes to us from Inu Base. Which retro game would you recommend? Inu Base says, One of the interesting side effects of making games that play retro or classical while not doing the expected retro look is that it attracts people who have never touched a controller with actual buttons on them. Let me tell you, some people panic, like some of us did when we were 6, 7, or 8. There needs to be a good and common dopamine hit for every now and then. Punchy rewards for doing well. Low stakes for losing, slow but steady new mechanics, and because we live in a society, a common IP that everyone knows, one that is not Sonic. So I'd go with Super Mario World. The colors, the sounds, and bumpiness of everything will keep the frustration at bay. The really difficult stuff is a reward behind secret paths and esoteric unlocks. The live system is still relevant, but not as much. The save system is fair, but you still need to earn it. It's a great introduction to several of the common tropes used for the 80s and 90s 2D platform action games. It's not difficult nor expensive to get. Then you get them to buy FX Unit Yuki, which riffs on every other platform game and some shooters. Stupid bees, says Inubase. The bees. The bees! Man, absolutely on the money with Super Mario World, I believe. Because we were just talking about how Super Mario World is like that complete package, right? So like, yeah, I completely agree. I feel like Super Mario World is a good introductory package to anyone who wants to jump into retro gaming. You know, the game's beautiful, music is great, difficulty curve isn't crazy, but yeah, I agree with that. Teddy Belcher for Cultra-Wide says, does he have Platoon on the NES? Dude, Platoon on the NES was kind of, it was kind of hard, right? And the only like, I played through a good bit of that game. I used to have this VHS tape. The guy was like, it was for Kodak something or another. It was like Skip Rogers Plays Games, High Score, something or another. And I remember watching through that tape to understand how to even get through Splatoon. But yeah, Super Mario World is the best packing game ever. It is a good one. It could, yeah, you might be right. It could be the best packing game ever. It really could. Man, what a great answer that was, Inubase. He's not here anymore, but yeah, I love that. Excellent answer. Excellent answer, and it was exactly what we were just talking about earlier, you know, about it being a great package, because Randrick mentioned it in one of his answers. All right, which retro game would you recommend to someone who's new to retro? Number 13 comes to us from Reluctant Hero. Reluctant Hero says, Super Mario All-Stars, classic 2D platformer with improved graphics. For me, SNES is the definitive retro console, and All-Stars is an accessible and affordable game to own for that system. But you could also argue that Super Mario World is the better recommendation, but that's a post for another day. That's also true. Super Mario All-Stars is excellent, right? Because now you have like a bunch of different Mario games all in one package that people can play, you know, with improved graphics, different difficulty levels for, you know, if people want to be more hardcore and play something like Lost Levels, or take it a little bit more chill and play something like Super Mario Brothers 2. Yeah, I love that. That's a great answer too. I love that one as well. Yes, have them play Mario Lost Levels. Oh my god, Dreamcast and 3DO Collection was one?
Yep. And
Evercade got number 2. Wow. Super Famicom got number 3. That's surprising. 21 votes. Thank you guys for voting in the poll. So I guess next week we won't have a question. We'll do giveaways as well, though. We'll do Gachapon and stuff. But we're going to do a Dreamcast and 3DO collection. So I'm just going to go through. Dreamcast, I don't have that many. I sold off a lot of my Dreamcast games on Whatnot. So it's pretty much just what's left of my Japanese collection. And even some of those I already sold off too. So it's just what's left of that. And then my 3DO collection. But with both of those together, it should make for a decently long show with the two of those. Rigged! I know. I'm surprised, you guys. I'm surprised that Dreamcast got. Don't I have a Dreamcast shirt? Do I have a Dreamcast shirt? Or is that one of the ones that's all blown out?
No, you have a Dreamcast shirt.
That's like this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. That's my concern that I have a Dreamcast shirt. All right. Let's go ahead and get back to the question. So next week we are going to do a video game show and tell live. And then we'll bring back SaruShow the week after that. So next week we're doing video game show and tell live. Should I bother doing a charm for that? What do you guys think? I don't even know what I would do a charm for, like a Dreamcast game, a 3DO game, a Gex charm. Do we need a Gex charm? I don't know. Maybe we'll do one of these pixel ones. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see if I can think of one. If I can't, we'll just do the show and whatever. But I don't know. Maybe we can do one. All right. Next one. DC console or VMU Chan? That would be cute. Actually, VMU Chan. That would be cute.
I like the VMU Chan.
I like that idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
Alright,
that's kind of a cool idea.
I like the VMU Chan.
I could do it in that style like I did with the GB Chew.
The high gal face.
No, that's the Hugh Chan. No, remember I did the little GB one?
Yeah.
Man, I want to make that into a shirt. It would be so cute. It'll be so cute. All right, moving on. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think of charm idea. Dreamcast. We did Dreamcast console. We had a DC one. Remember, we did one that was a Dreamcast. We did a DC Chan. So maybe we can do a VMU Kun. DC Chan, we did one. I don't think I have any more of them, but I have mine. I tried to keep at least one of them for me whenever we do them. VMU Chan sounds cute, or we can do VMU Chan. Yeah, I think we did a DC Chan acrylic charm. Nothing can beat Sailor Moon on the 3DO. We can do a charm with the deformed 3D Sailor Moon doing the weird thing. All right. Moving on, Reluctant Hero. I love that answer. That was awesome too. Super Mario All-Stars. I feel like it's another solid one. Which retro game would you recommend for someone who's new to retro games? Number 14 comes to us from Tater Pants, aka Rover, aka the programmer to FXCD Yuki and the Nyamja. Tater says Chrono Trigger for the SNES if they are into RPGs. And there's a great version of it on Steam. I'd also recommend Super Metroid, which further defined the genre. That's true. Super Metroid would be a good recommendation too. Because I also feel like Super Metroid can, open them up for things like Symphony of the Night and, Bloodstained, all those different things, Bloodstained, Hollow Knight, whatever. All those kind of like types of games, right? So yeah, I feel like Super Metroid would be a good one, while still being entertaining. Because I feel like original Metroid is blech, right? NES Metroid is so boring, but I feel like Super Metroid keeps you in the game. What do you think?
I really think Super Metroid, like you're right, it could open up to like Castlevania games and anything, and it's pretty easy because it kind of like Super Metroid kind of walks you through stuff. You think, okay, go to here, go here,
Even though Metroid and started the whole Metroidvania kind of thing, right? I feel like it's linear enough to where you feel like you'll continue to play it.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like it's pretty linear. But let's see here. That's my answer, word for word. Says, are you sure you got the? Did you mix up names? Check the spreadsheet
for
this one. Let me make sure. Oh, you messed up. You copied and pasted.
Did I?
Yep. You copied and pasted You pasted this answer twice. Cause look, the next one is Karate Werewolf, and it's the same answer.
Oops.
Yeah, that's your answer. That was Karate Werewolf's answer. Okay. Let's go and look for Rover's answer.
My bad. Okay, there it is.
Why can't it be Castleroids? I like that better, Castleroids. That's what it should have been. Castleroids. This is a Castleroid. That's what we're doing. We're calling it. All right. In this channel, we no longer use the term Metroidvania. We're now calling it Castleroids. Twisted has coined the phrase.
There.
It'll be Castleroids.
So I just read Rovers.
All right. So that last answer, Chrono Trigger and Super Metroid, was Karate Werewolf. I absolutely agree. I think Super Metroid is an excellent game that would open up so many doors, you know, for other games that are Castleroids. Is there an ointment for Castleroids? Great answer, Karate Werewolf. Yeah, that was a great answer. Great answer. I love that. I love that somebody mentioned Super Metroid. Actually, I think that's an excellent, excellent answer. I don't know about Chrono Trigger's been mentioned a couple times. I feel like Chrono Trigger might be. I guess if they're into like RPGs, but like if they're into RPGs, I wonder if they would be into like getting. I guess it depends on what kind of RPGs.
I was never into Chrono Trigger. Like,
I know. I've started it. I've started it like 4 times, and for some reason I can't. I think my attention span is too small.
Yeah.
For it, I think that's what it is. I think I'm kind of dumb, and I think I need like more things to happen. You know what I mean? Like I feel like my attention span is like a peanut. All right, let me see what Mega Mans. We've done all the Mega Mans. Maybe we should do something else that's not Mega Man. Right,
I'm a Chrono Cross fan, says Matthew Roach.
Dude, Chrono Cross is cool. Actually, I was gonna buy a copy. Man, I should have bought a copy. I saw a copy of it at Retro for $20. I was gonna pick it up. I should have gotten it.
Preparation C, Matthew Roach says.
Preparation C.
This is twisted. Sasquatch says you get Castleroids by eating wall meats.
That's hilarious. That's funny. How appropriate that Super Metroid would open up doors since you spend so much time in the game opening up doors, quite literally. That's so true. Let's see here. Yeah, Chrono Cross is cool. I like Chrono Cross. I feel like the aesthetic was different. Don't get me wrong. I like Akira Toriyama just fine, but I don't know. Like I don't know what it was, because I love Akira Toriyama artwork. I don't know why I couldn't get into Chrono Trigger. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and force myself to do it, maybe. But it's also time too. Twisted says I did the lame thing and graded my Chrono Cross Black Label, but I got a 9.8. That's really good though, isn't it? You could always buy a best hits for like $20. Who cares?
Just sell it and buy best hits.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Rumiko Takahashi is my choice. Your choice in. Are we talking about anime? Oh, are you talking about if you had to choose like a manga artist from the 90s? Dude, yeah, Rumiko Takahashi, absolutely. I love all that Rumiko Takahashi stuff. Man, like in the 90s, I was so into Ranma, and that opened the door for me to like other Rumiko Takahashi stuff, right? Because like Ranma was my gateway in the 90s for Rumiko Takahashi. I started watching Ranma in Korean of all languages, because my friends were Korean, and they introduced me to Ranma. And this was before Viz was like already doing like a bunch of Ranma stuff, or they were maybe just doing the comics at the time. And I started watching Ranma in Korean. No idea what anyone was saying, except that they renamed the Akane, Nabiki, and Kasumi were named like daughter 1, 2, and 3. Because like 1, 2, and 3 in Korean is Hana, Dul, Set, and their names were Hana, Duna, and Sena. What? Stupid names. But yeah. And Ranma was always Lanma. But anyway, let's get back to the weekly question. We'd ask you guys, which retro game would you recommend? Let's read Tater Pants' actual answer. Tater Pants, Rover, also the programmer of our games, says, I guess it would depend on how much I hate them. If I like them, it'd be one of the 16-bit mascot games, Bonk, Sonic, Super Mario World. Or if I hated them, something like Ghouls and Ghosts or Energy would properly describe my utter disdain for their ugly faces, says Rover. Energy is a pretty terrible PC Engine game. It's old and it's not good. I don't know, the Ghouls and Ghosts? Man, I kind of love Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I love Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I know, right, Matthew? If I hated someone, I would absolutely have them play Golden Axe on PC Engine. You know, or freaking Deep Blue.
That should be the next question.
What I know, right? What game would you recommend to? What retro game would you recommend to someone you didn't like? That might be for some funny answers. I kind of like that. That might be funny. Should we do that? Should we do that? What retro games would you recommend to someone you didn't like? Bubsy 3D. Hey, the new Bubsy looks good. Yeah, you can put that in the number 2 spot. What retro game would you recommend to someone you didn't like? Rover spawned a good idea from his answer. Too bad he's not here to witness it. Best of the best on SNES, right? Isn't Super Ghouls and Ghosts is absolutely amazing on the Super Nintendo. It's an amazing. It's hard, but it's amazing game. I absolutely love Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the Super NES. I feel like it's like, not only is it an early Super NES game, it is such a good SNES game. I love it. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Huge. It was one of my games for the Supers back in the day. All right. Oh my God, Bubsy 3D says crying. Well, right? Hard as fuck. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the ghouls and ghost games were hard. Captain Novocaine. Oh my God, is that the one with the diabetes? Was that the diabetes game? Man, Matthew says Shinobi or Ninja Gaiden on PC. Hey, Shinobi on the PC Engine is good. Let's not knock that. Ninja Gaiden, it's kind of shitty.
Well, Batman and Robin for the Genesis.
Dude, that game is awesome.
It's hard.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like someone and that person might end up loving it, and then you're gonna be like, damn it, they like it.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. You know what I mean?
Because I'm good at games, but that game is so hard. I lose the first.
Dude, I love that game. That game is good. I like it. I think that's a good game, and it's hard. It's like Super Ghouls and Ghosts is hard, but how excellent is that game? Yes, that's Karate Werewolf. It's so awful. It's surreal.
All right, this is a great question. I think we should save all these answers until.
I know. Yes, we're gonna do it. I think next week we'll do the VGST, and the week after that we'll do that one as the question. But we won't bother. Let's not bother Sweets about it right now because she's busy with stuff. So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more next week. We'll solidify the answer next week.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it next week and decide which we're gonna do, because we have a few like what we did, like who do you think is the most disappointing boss battle, retro game ending that really moved you. So we'll talk about which one we're gonna do next Saturday. So be here. Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. Is that game bad? Saru's answer would be Toilet Kids because it's crappy and full of crap. My game is crap, literal crap. So much crap. Ghouls and Ghosts is mega hard. Never finished it on any platform. It's fun, but wow, it's so humbling. Give it to some cocky jerk who thinks they're a gamer god. It will knock them down a peg or two. That's true. Especially, I feel like the Genesis one's got some hitbox issues that I feel make it pretty hard too. But the PC Engine one, I think, is also just harder. In general, its difficulty is hard. There will be spoilers with the ending questions. Be warned. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna keep it to retro games, not to like new games. All of our questions are very retro, right? Like, very rarely. It says there. It says retro game. This is a retro game ending for that one, for the fourth one. Yeah, I mean, these are, we're talking about 30-year-old games, you guys. There will be spoilers. Let's see here. Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. So is that one a bad one? Would you make someone play that if they didn't like it? I'm not familiar with the games because they to me, like, those are the kind of games that I look at and I'm just like, I know this game would not be for me. And I look at that and I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. Well, I mean, Why even try? I'm not gonna like it. All right, moving on. We'd ask, which retro game would you recommend for someone who is new to retro games?
16.
Number 16 comes to us from Nerd Strategy. Nerd Strategy says E.T. for the Atari 2600 because I'm a sick bastard and would laugh at their misfortune as they would be able to get out of a hole. La, 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 la. He literally wrote a bunch of gibberish after that. That's kind of a funny answer, actually. That would have been good for the question we were talking about. Sculptor's Cut is 1000% trash. That game is trash. Spoiler: the princess is another castle. Just Sasquatch. Yeah, ET 2600. Yeah, if you really hated someone, man, that's a good ass answer for this question.
For this one, I know.
For that one, I feel like, because man, that game is bad, and I was one of the suckers who had it too. I feel like it was horrible. All right, moving on. Number 17 comes to us from Newfie11111111. Nuff says, for retro games, I'd say Pac-Man for its simplicity on gobbling balls. What is not to love? I mean, I choose Super Mario Brothers for the NES. This game has power-ups and enough challenge to keep you interested. Then, after they get bored, I would recommend Mario 3 to slap on some fun. Hell yeah! Gobbling balls all day, every day sounds like my kind of game. But, yeah, Mario 3 is an excellent game. You know, that's popped up a couple of times. So, yeah, I like that answer as well. Mario 3 is definitely a game that I feel like you can show to someone who's never played a retro game and they'd be down. Sculptor's Cut is trash. It's literally broken and doesn't work. Really? Yeah, I remember going to, Gemco with my mom to get E.T. for the Atari. Was so excited, then got home and was sad as fuck. So twisted. I know, it's so bad. It's such a bad game. Like, that was kind of like the whole family got around. I feel like maybe that's why my brother stopped playing video games.
A lot of people stopped playing video games.
I feel like that like ruined.
Wasn't that the
games.
game that ruined like video games?
It was a bunch of games, but Atari kind of like crashed the video game market with E.T. But yeah, that was like one of those things where, like, I don't know, I would have been like 3 or 4 or something, and E.T. kind of like everyone gathered around, let's play some E.T. I don't know, I don't remember. I wouldn't remember that far, but I do remember my brother did like Missile Command on the Atari.
Yeah.
And Moon Patrol. It's hard to remember, but I remember I was playing Pac-Man, and Pac-Man being absolute ass. And then we ended up keeping that. When my parents split, we ended up keeping the Atari. And I remember playing E.T. I don't even remember if we played E.T. I do know that my brother liked Missile Command and Moon Patrol. I remember Missile Command back then, because it was a game that I didn't give a shit about because I didn't understand it at that time. But we lived here in Vegas at the time, and I remember like we lived like off of a house on Pecos, and I remember we went somewhere to get some guy had a bunch of Atari games. I remember bits and pieces of it because, like I said, I would have been like 4 years old around this time. So I don't know if we actually played. Sketchy Ceviche is back. Welcome. We read your answer just a little bit ago, and I thought it was awesome. Matthew says, if only we could get FX and Yuki on Sega Master System. Dude, that would be cool. I would be down for Yuki on Sega Master System. We gotta find someone who is good with, what is it called? What's the SDK for Master System? What is it called? What are people making Master System games on right now? I don't know, but people are making Master System games. It would be cool. I would be so down for a version of Yuki on Master System. Dude, that would look so awesome, right? Dude, or even Yanja on Master System would be cool too. That would be awesome. I love Master System. I have a Master System. I have Master System games. I love it. I love it. Maybe we could. Oh man, should we? It would have. Maybe would have been. Maybe we can bundle it in with this Dreamcast Master System. Damn, we should have done that. We should have done
Don't
Dreamcast.
make me still do it.
Dreamcast and Master System. And maybe just do them all together.
Yeah.
DC, SMS, and 3DO. Maybe.
Why not?
Maybe we can. Yeah, because
We
my
haven't done
Master
it.
System
Yeah.
collection is small.
Yeah, let's just do
Maybe
that.
we can do VGST on SMS, DC, 3DO. 3DO, SMS, DC. Kind of a weird combination. But we can do it. Master System is still alive in Brazil, says Karate Werewolf. Man, it would be so cool to get Yuki on freaking whatchamacallit, Master System, because then we could actually make physical copies of it. Let's see here. Nerd says there's a full documentary, but I kind of like now how the market was flooded with trash, and Atari got overloaded with recalls of video games, and they threw them away in recalls. Yeah, that's how ETs ended up in whatchamacallit, landfills. Twisted says I got Atari 2600, the yellow console, and it's got the OG Pac-Man. It's so bad, it's good. So, man, I kind of tempted. That yellow Atari looks pretty badass. Does that one play 7800 too? Is it 26 and 7800? Because that might be a thing. The 7800 interests me as well. I remember, what was the 7800 had Food Fight? Was it Food Fight? You little blonde kid like throwing like pies and shit. I remember playing that on the 7800 a lot. And then Miss Pac-Man. Dude, Miss Pac-Man on the 7800 was like arcade perfect. I remember the first time I played Miss Pac-Man on the 7800, I was like, whoa, this is good. You know, because you went from like Pac-Man on the 2600 being absolute trash. And then Miss Pac-Man on the 7800 was actually pretty decent. Or maybe I'm remembering it differently. But I remember playing it as a kid and being like, wow, this is... wow. I got that. Yeah, I remember being decent. Let's see here. Paxonic says there was also disappointing port of Pac-Man, flood of consoles, clones, tons of shovelware, and lack of quality control. And PCs like the VIC-20 getting cheaper and having better games. Karate Werewolf says ET is worse than Superman 64. It was so bad nobody ever released a Superman game since. Has there not been another Superman game since Superman 64? Do you guys want to see? Look at Miss Pac-Man. Or Pac-Man and Drag. We can't get it off. When we got this, the lips were very pronounced. But they did a pretty good job actually. The lips,
$5.
The lips, but
It was $5 because it had like paint.
They did it with permanent marker. So Pac-Man just wanted to be pretty, I guess. He wanted to feel cute. He felt cute that day. But let's see here. The games, the dump they use.
Why is Pac-Man and Dragon? I don't know. It was so
know.
we saw it at I think it was yard sale. I forgot what it was, the flea market.
Was it? Did we buy that?
I bought it.
Oh, did we get it at Broad Acres?
I think it was Broad Acres. I'm not sure. I forgot what it was.
Or was it the? Did you go? You went to the? No, was it the one in San Jose? You went.
It was in San Jose.
Was it the same trip you got Target Earth?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's so funny. It's funny. Matthew says, I love the Sega Master System, so I'm all for seeing Saru's Sega Master System collection and see if he has East on Sega Master System. Okay, we can do that. We'll throw it. We'll do a Master System. We'll do a Master System with Dreamcast in it and 3DO. So it might end up being a longer show than I anticipated.
That's fine.
But yeah, we can do that. I'm trying to think because like if we did a Saturn one, we can do one by itself. I have plenty of Saturn games. We could easily do. I've got at least 80 Saturn games. So if we did a Saturn VGST, which I'm surprised we haven't done. How have we not done a Saturn VGST?
I know. That should be the
how
next
much
one.
Saturn shit we have. Yeah, at least we could add it to the list. Karate. Let's see here. It's still sort of alive over here too. But not as much as Brazil, says Synthetic. What is the Master System? Where? In Canada? Do people like... Wait, are you in Canada? You're in Canada, right? Maybe? Or am I thinking of someone else? Let's see here. Matthew says, rumor is Saru's home is built on a graveyard of ET carts that haunt Saru and Jesse to this very day. That's possible. That's the ghost in the room is just all the dead Atari carts that are in the landfill.
We don't know people in here sometimes because they changed the whole YouTube.
Yeah, that some people names change too, so I don't know who's who. Let's see here. Twisted says, I also got the ghost color controllers as well. What is... Oh, like there's like a blue and a red and... Really? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I kind of want that yellow one. Oh, that's cute. I kind of want the yellow Atari. Maybe someday. If Retro City ever gets one, maybe I'll pick it up from there. Let's see here. Because she has a bow, says Brandon Wallace. Let's see. I liked Battlezone, Kaboom, River Raid, and Adventure for the 2600. I used to play a game on the 2600 called Beanie Bopper that I really liked a lot. And I played that and a lot of Berserk. I really liked Berserk on 2600. Trying to think what else I liked. There was Pitfall. I love Pitfall. Pitfall was a lot of fun. I loved playing Pitfall. Do you remember when you died? It was like... I hated the death music when you died in that game. But it was a fun game. I enjoyed Pitfall. Let's see here. Superman was on the GameCube and OG Xbox, says Matthew. Okay, so there were Superman games. I was going to say, I thought I saw some Superman games after the fact. Why is Pac-Man in drag, says Matthew. Pac-Man Trademark Championship Edition DX Plus is awesome. Says, is that really what it's called? Is that the one that's the arcade machine? There's a new arcade Pac-Man. Looks pretty cool. You just reminded me of that one episode of Drawn Together. Don't remember which one. You're talking about the Drawn Together episode where the character that's like supposed to be the Link copy is kissing some dude and Pac-Man is there witnessing it. And he's like, oh no, Pac-Man is here. He's going to tell the whole world. And then like he talks to Pac-Man saying, you know, if they can keep it their secret. And asked, he's like, please don't tell Miss Pac-Man, okay? And he's like, she already knows. And he puts on the bow. That's the one you're talking about. We were just talking about that earlier, actually. Sketchy Ceviche says, I know there was Superman game on the DS. I haven't played it. Synthetic says, it's past 6 a.m. here, so I should go to bed now. Good night, everybody. May your mans be packed and your holes be mans. Oh, 6 a.m. He's not in Canada then. He's somewhere on the other side of the world. On the other side of the world. Okay, maybe I thought I confused you with someone else.
Who are you?
Where's it? Don't. Maybe they don't want to. Rude Jesse.
No,
Jesse. He's rude.
We're asking politely because we don't know.
Who are you? Who are you?
No. Because these are new names. We don't want to be rude.
Don't be rude. All right, so at 6 a.m. right now is cities like Kazakhstan, Bishkek, Almaty.
What you doing is worse.
Kyrgyzstan. Those are all places where it's 6 a.m. right now. So we're gonna say Kazakhstan. You're in Kazakhstan. Just because I said so. I'm happy with that answer. Pitfall is tons of fun, says Nerd Strategy. Thoughts on the idea of executing Yuki as a Mugen character using sprites from the game? Dude, that would be awesome. I would help with such a thing. I don't know how to do like Mugen or BOR or any of that, but I would help with such a thing. Because Yuki has her own set of moves as well, right? As well, like, you know, maybe she can have like her charge shot can be like the Hadouken, and you know, Plasma Slash can be her uppercut or something. That would be cool. But yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, her Plasma Slash can be like the uppercut. Her charge shot can be her like Hadouken type move. Would be rad. Instead of Blaze, you have Yuki. Right? In BOR, yeah, we can have Yuki instead of Blaze. That would be cool too. It's 6 a.m. somewhere. Cracks open the vodka, says Sasquatch. That's true. Wait, where? Who cracks vodka open at 6 a.m.? All right, moving on. Which retro game would you recommend for someone who's new to retro games? Number 18 comes to us from Pack Sonic. Pack Sonic says, I'd recommend either Pac-Man, Super Mario Brothers, or Street Fighter 2. Those are all very solid recommendations. Let's see here. Did I do Enough Dragon? I did, right? I did Enough Dragon.
Enough Dragon, yeah.
Very good recommendations. All right, number 19. Same question. This one comes to us from Twisted71. Twisted in chat says Mario Kart 64. It's super easy to get into and a great starting point. That's true. Yeah, Mario Kart 64 is a super fun and easy game to play. I feel like, you know, if you're new to racers, you can totally jump into Mario Kart 64. I like that one. I like that answer. That's a good one. It's a good one. Lots of good answers tonight, actually. Axel can meet Jenny. How funny would that look? Let's see here. I'll let you know either on Steam or Instagram DM if I ever get started on making Yuki for Mugen, says Paxonic. Cool. Karate Werewolf says, I saw a documentary about the Master System and it being still sold in Brazil. I'm in Canada working here, but I am free USA. What? So you're in Canada now, you're working in Canada, but you're from USA. The land of the free? Is that what you mean? Not less you.
I'm from USA.
Oh, I'm from the USA. Sorry. Yeah, see, he got the context. I didn't. So I thought I was reading it as like, I'm from America. Freedom. That's cool. We're in America. So we live in Las Vegas, we live in Henderson, but we always say Las Vegas. So nobody knows where the hell Henderson is at. But yeah, we live in Henderson, which is pretty much just another sub-city in Las Vegas. Freedom Putin, says KGCVJ. Not unless you go up against Sweets in Mario 64. That's true. Then it's not a beginner's game at all. She'll kick your butt and you'll be like, what? But I got big fingers. Typing on a phone is tough, says Karate Werewolf. That's true, especially if you got a small screen. I guess it depends on the kind of phone you have too. But yeah, so I'm from Los Angeles and he's from San Jose. So I'm from the
SoCal.
From the South Bay and he's from the North Bay. Yeah, I'm from SoCal and he's from the Bay Area. He's from the Bay Area. But we're both from California. I'm just from a better part of California. I'm just kidding.
You're gonna offend a lot of people in chat right now.
I know there's so many people from the Bay Area that are part of our group.
Reluctant Hero's gonna come in and say fuck you, and I'll be like, hell yeah. Just kidding. That's right, Reluctant Hero.
Yeah, fuck you too. False.
Yeah, see, Brandon Wallace too.
I mean,
you shut up.
San Francisco is okay, I guess. It's overrated.
I mean, SoCal's the best, says Twisted.
I have no other. We need more SoCal representation in the crew. We don't have enough SoCal representation in the crew. How about San Diego? San Diego's great. San Diego's very pretty. It's pretty. My sister lives in San Diego. And Karate Warfare says, I got big fingers. I got really big fingers. You know what they say about a guy with big fingers. It's like saying, I'm from the better part of the toilet, says Nuff Dragon. Don't you live in Texas?
I know, it's like, it's like the worst.
That's USA's butthole. I'm just kidding.
We can all agree.
Big fingernails. That's right, Brandon. That's correct. Big fingers means big fingernails. Big fingering. All right. Number 19. No, we did 19. Number 20. We're almost done, you guys. Let's see. Texas is the butthole, says Twisted. 100%.
100%.
La cola del diablo. It would be el ano del diablo. El ano del diablo. The devil's butthole. Alright. Which retro game would you recommend for someone who is new to retro? Number 20 comes to us from SuperBoo85. SuperBoo says, this is a bit of a tough question because I might recommend different games depending on that person's likes. I'd like to say Super Mario Bros. 3 because that's my first game, but remembering my first time with it makes me think it might not be a good choice. It took me forever just to pass the first level of World 1. I was 6 years old though. Yeah, oh, for someone, yeah, I would say that's a hard game for a 6-year-old. So I get it. But I don't know, I think Super Mario 3 is a good one.
I think so too.
I feel like that could be a good one. But yeah, it depends, you know, different games for different choices. This is more like, you know, like a general kind of like, you know, what you would point them if, you know, what people thought were good retro stuffs. Let's see. All right. We have one more and then we do the video game giveaway, you guys. Number 21 comes to us from Sasquatch in Time. Sasquatch says, hey, a sleepy Sasquatch with 30-minute on the snooze in time here. I gotta go with something from the NES. With someone playing a retro game for the first time, a big factor that I would always see is with people struggling, at least with what I have experienced with my mom and sisters, was the struggle with the game controller. I think the simple standard controller layout of the NES would be extra important. So I would go with Super Mario Bros. For the NES. I feel this would be the best to have someone start with due to its historical importance, straightforward gameplay, and enough items and secrets to keep one intrigued for a very long time. So with me looking back at my sisters and mom when they were at a point of never even touching a game, trying to play for their first time, so new at games where they are extending their arms in the air to get that extra little bit of oomph to get over that under-jumped pit. So with the directional pad, an all-important and easy to understand 2 action button layout, I feel Super Mario Bros. Is easy enough to pick up and play. And once you can grasp holding down the run button in conjunction with jump button, you can then take on all the Bowsers. Every Bowser's. Man, that's such a good point to bring up, is when people used to play and they'd be like,
my aunt, yeah, she was like that too. When we were playing on the NES, she was like, oh, she pulled it so hard.
She pulled the
console out and it broke.
Man.
We all started laughing.
That's crazy. Hey, all those people, your mom and your sister, they were just predicting the Wii.
Yeah,
that's what they were doing. They were predicting the existence of the Wii. All those people probably gave Nintendo that idea, right?
You're like, whoa.
Yep. I remember. Yeah, a lot of people did that.
And not just the controller; they would move their body.
Yeah,
too.
they'd be like. Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of that back in the day. Karate Werewolf says the answer would really depend on what they were into. If it was shooters, it would be Lords of Thunder. Yeah. If it was fighters, it would be Garo Mark of the Wolves. Dude, Lords of Thunder? Hell yeah. Give me some good old 90s butt rock. I love that. Dude, Lords of Thunder. The TurboGrafx CD had so many good soundtracks that it was just amazing. It was amazing. I loved it.
No Steam Hearts answers.
No Steam Hearts. I know. I would introduce them to Steam Hearts. A classy game. Alright, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Did you get everybody in?
Yep.
Everybody, here's everybody who is in. Does it tell you how many names you put in?
Yep.
21. Excellent. There were 21 entries this week. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I love it when there is a lot of answers. We almost hit the 3-hour mark today. Normally we aim for 2 hours, but we got a lot of answers today, and we didn't even go off track a lot today. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Steam farts. Scruffy looking art. RGB. Is that kind of like cake farts?
No.
Do you know what cake farts is?
Commercial.
What is that? What?
I have no idea.
Does the wheel have commercials?
It does right here on the side.
Oh, how did it get all big like
I
that?
don't know. I must have clicked on
That's
something.
crazy. I never seen that.
I was seeing shuffle.
Is there a Mr. Donut farts? And have you tried it? All right, let's.
Don't ruin Mr. Donuts.
Don't ruin Mr. Donuts. All right, These are all the people.
Hershey squirts.
These
Oh
are all
my
the people
God.
who entered the thing. So remember, game giveaway, $5 Steam card to anybody who wants it. If you're in the continental U.S., you can pick from our game box. But you could also pick the $5 Steam card as well if you want it. But all right, here we go, you guys. These are all the people who entered. Good luck, everybody. So many names this week. Very cool. Very cool. Is it gonna? Whoa.
Oops. Oh.
Oh, damn. She's won twice pretty recently, huh? Anna Adventures. You're not even showing the wheel. Get your elbow off the keyboard.
I'm not. Like it froze.
No, your elbow hit
Where?
the keyboard.
No, I did. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, Jesse fucked it all up, but it was Anna.
No. Hold on.
Way to go, Jesse. Way to fuck it all
I
up.
know.
Jesse's always fucking shit up. Get the panza off. He hit it with his elbow. All right, Anna, aka Sorrel,
There it is
the winner. We will let Anna know that she's won. Very cool. Very cool. All right, every Saturday we do these questions. We throw you into a drawing to win a game. Next Saturday we're not doing a question because we're doing a video game show and tell live, which is a bit different from SaruShow, where I show off stuff from my collection. But we do Gachapon giveaways on those days as well. So come for the Gachapon giveaways. And then the week after that, we will have a question posed for you guys that we will talk about next weekend. So we'll have another question. So in 2 weeks from now, we'll do another question. We'll do another video game giveaway. But next Saturday, we will do, we'll show off the Sega Master System stuff, which isn't a whole lot. Dreamcast stuff and the 3DO stuff next Saturday. So make sure to come by next Saturday. Congrats to Anna, to AA, to Alcoholics Anonymous. That's what every time I see AA, that's what I think of.
I know.
Is that, man, Alcoholics Anonymous? That's a weird memory that I don't want to dredge up ever again. Because it's so weird. I've been to a couple of them. It's at least the ones in LA. Sorry, I'm not to say that it's weird because it's a necessary thing for some. But I attended some in Los Angeles and they were weird. They were weird. Some people were just let's just say that some people were characters. But anyway, because they rigged it against me, Matthew says, why does it say Sasquatch time? It's Sasquatch time. What time is it? It's time for Sasquatch. It's time to nuzzle a Sasquatch. We're all just going to circle Sasquatch and sleep under his fur. NA got even weirder. What is that, Narcotics Anonymous? Oh man, that might, right? I can only imagine. Omedeto, says Scruffy. Congratulations. Alright, you guys, we're going to go ahead and end it here. We've hit 3 hours of streaming this week, which is cool. Join us next week for Video Game Show and Tell Live. We're going to talk about our 3DO stuff. Any Korean barbecue, Anonymous? I know, I need that. That's what I need to go to. I need to go to the KB BBQ meats. And then everyone just gets Korean barbecue. The meetup happens at Gen Korean Barbecue. That's where our Korean Barbecue Addicts Anonymous happens. KBBQ AA. Twisted says, see ya, have a great rest of your night. Thank you, Twisted. No, says Gordos. Alright, you guys. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Monkey